Hey, Roger the announcer here, and welcome back to Take It Personal Radio. This is episode 116, and on this show, we're joined by four-time returning guest Meyhem Lauren. On this episode, we're taking a break from the 90s and playing music from the likes of Kid Abstract, A1, Freddie Gibbs, Rome Streets, Open Mike Eagle, Rock Marciano, Himlo, Black Thought, Planet Asia, and of course, cuts off the latest Meyhem Lauren album, Black Vladimir. At the break, Meyhem joins us and breaks down the new album, working with Derringer, as well as the Alchemist, DJ Muggs, and Madlib. We talk fashion and food. There is plenty of food talk. And like always, it's a great time with plenty of laughs with Meyhem, who now just feels more like an extended member of the tip crew than a guest. Enjoy episode 116. You are gonna love it.
Yo, just relax. Y'all know the name. Take it personal. Right now you're tuned in to Take It Personal. I'm getting ready to put y'all up on something, man.
The revolution is here.
No doubt.
Yo, this is KRS-One, checking out the Take It Personal radio show.
Yo, check it out, y'all. This is DJ Premier.
Yo, what's up? It's Black Thought from the Legendary Roots crew, and you checking out Take It Personal Radio.
Yo, check this out. It's the Soul Brother #1, Pete Rock.
Yo, what's up? This is Diamond D representing Digging in the Crates right here on Take It Personal Radio, the best in hip-hop.
You are now checking out.
Y'all know the name.
Boy Farrell Monch, you already know what it is. I want to give a big shout out to the Take It Personal show.
This is Chuck D.
This is Flavor Flav, boy. And you checking it out. Take it personal. So, yo, do that.
Right now, you listening to Take It Personal. Spinning that fly shit. You heard.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Summer, the Green Knight Bandit, representing EPMD, here on Take It Personal Radio. This the truth.
Check them out.
Yo, what's up? It's the artist named Schoolie D. Checking out Take It Personal.
You're checking out Take It Personal with my people.
Y'all care anymore about this hip-hop, man?
What you waiting for? Ride a style on match, I'm right.
Check it out, it's your boy MC Surge, and right now you're checking out Take It Personal. It's not a game.
Take it personal.
Alright, yo, ladies and gentlemen, right now, if you don't know what the fuck is about to go on, this is Take It Personal. With my boy Full of Flavor, Kevlar, Aaron, Roger the announcer, and DJ 360 with his stinking ass. This is Take It Personal, and we in the building,
AKA Lorena Vici. Yo. Hot blocks, corrupt cops, traffic at drug spots. Still up in the midst of this shit. My niggas love knots, Queens hustlers. Get bread, connects, trust us. Chrome busters that move your A to D's, lust us. Bad bitches and drug dealers, most of my network. Fuck around, lose your net worth over some wet work. Patron season, off top, my stones blingin'. I rock only high quality with no apology. Beef and broccolis, 40 belows. In the 745, 740 for O's. 730 riding dirty right in front of our shows. Never ever bought a Lucy, Gucci's cover my toes. We ain't the mother niggas. Move gracious, my whip spacious. Matter of fact, we bought spaceships with small faces. Crumbled up 1s and 5s up at the dealership. Triple beam dreams with fiends is what we dealing with. Hand-knitted sweaters get draped over Berettas. Taking time out to go and write my niggas letters. You'll be home soon, pushing V12s and breaking seashells. Whipping something German, bagging shorties up with Sherman. Late night maneuvering, Manny's and Grandma. Cocaine is part of the plan, Pa.
That's what I'm talking about, player. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, keep your head up, man. And stay hard on the motherfucking tunes.
Criminal minded, change the climate, live life and then I vomit. Blueprint designing, got my inner circle shining. Illegal life, my wife, street matrimony, clapper phony. Connects playing Tego, Manchego, macaroni, played it up. Bottles of wine, that's organic. My niggas flipping work, that's raw while y'all panic. Meanwhile, your shit stepped on, something like a ladder. My elevation's evidence, you niggas looking sadder. I'm a bison with a Breitling, fly shines with extra icing. Type of shit I'm writing makes this fucking life enticing. You never sold drugs, so stop fronting. This is just the way that we move, we not stunting. Rock chains to buy groceries, keep my waistline toasty. My work's on the strip, play the bass line closely. Watched it fly from a bird's eye view. Speak word that's true. Y'all acting like your fam cause you heard I blew? Shit. I never fuck with y'all niggas, man. Stop playing.
Take It Personal Radio, episode 116, and we are moving on from the 1994 tribute series and heading into 2022 music. That's right, baby. Meyhem Lauren is also going to be joining us this evening. He is going to be wearing all of his watches on both arms. He's going to have about 16 pieces of polo gear on. It's fucking cold outside. He's going to bring a little souffle cup filled with some pineapple relish, maybe a side of salmon, truffles on truffles. You know how it goes, baby. This guy's going to be flaring up ribs in the kitchen with DJ 360.
That's the fire! That's the fire! Look at that!
And it's going to be a good time.
Can you imagine those two in the kitchen whipping some shit together at the same time?
Is he just seafood now? I never know. Like he's off meat sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he's definitely off the meat. But I think you both could throw down in the kitchen. One day that's got to happen. It's gotta happen. A live show where you guys are in the kitchen doing like one of those fuck that's delicious spinoffs. So like Kev said, we are done the 1994 tribute. I don't know if you agree that it was the best year or your favorite year, whatever it was, but it was a hell of a year. 7 episodes. That was the only tribute we've gone 7 episodes on. So that speaks volumes for that year. But we are now into new music, or I should say newer music. A lot of what we play has come out in the last, maybe month or two. We have joints from, first of all, before we even get into it, I want to say, isn't Meyhem like the 4th? This is the 4th time he's been on the show.
4th time. He's the Justin Timberlake of our show.
Oh, with the Tonight Show?
No, the Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
So that just, again, says the type of character he is. And we haven't really done that many interviews this year. We've done a lot of music. But we felt like since he just had an album drop and we're doing new music, who better than to have Meyhem stop by? He's always a great guest. But we do have music from, obviously, Meyhem. We have Prodigy. We have Danger Mouse and Black Thought, my favorite album of the year. Kid Abstract, A1. We got Rock Marciano and the Alchemist, Cormega. We got Your Old Droog, Rome Streets. We have Planet Asia. We have Open Mike Eagle. We got Sankofa. We got Drez and Stu Bangers, West Side Gun. We got a lot of shit. So basically, this is for those that don't have an ear to the streets, don't keep up with the new music. This is pretty much going to tell you what's been dope this year. And it's our little ode to 2022. And then I think after this, do we decide what we're doing? Are we doing Dilla? Are we doing jazz? What?
I say we do a nice jazz one, wrap it up quick, easy. We don't have to get too technical. I can have a little bit of breathing room before the holidays. That's what I'm looking at.
Dre said that like he's going to make himself a nice tuna sandwich for breakfast tomorrow or for lunch tomorrow. Nice jazz episode, side of potato chips.
Absolutely.
It'll be great.
Absolutely, man.
It sounds like the potato salad of episodes, though. we gotta spice it up if we're gonna go. Is it gonna be like a jazz influence or like?
Well, it's either gonna be part 2 of the jazz series, which I think was still a phenomenal show. Or let's do the sample show that I've been talking about. I think that's a great...
You've been talking about that since 2016.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Let's do the sample show. Hey, you mentioned Prodigy. How much post-mortem fucking music's out there of his?
Yeah, it's a good question. I will say we played 2 joints on this episode, and one's produced by Premier. It's a great song. So I don't know what's out there, and I really don't know how this even came to fruition, but I welcome it. And, Prodigy to me is pretty much the guy who laid the groundwork for guys like today. Meyhem, like West Side Gun, like Benny the Butcher, like, anybody that is rapping like that is doing it because of Prodigy.
Well, that's when Mayhem first joined us, was our Prodigy tribute after he had passed away. And as he said, wet fist to cradle of the grave.
Yeah, that's true. You guys, quick question. Does hip-hop still exist? I mean, I think there's a lot of opinions on this topic, and I need to say something about it. I've mentioned it many times on the show. Hip-hop will always be the voice of the youth, and it didn't stop with my generation. I don't think it stops with my co-host generation. The youth still needs to be heard, and there's always going to be somebody who has something to say, like these MCs that are out on this episode. The beats might be different, but the producers still need an outlet, and they have more at their fingertips than we ever had. And with that being said, episode 116, we're going to show you just that. These are the best out there doing it. Listen to the sounds of Derringer. Listen to the sounds of Alchemist, Muggs, Giallo Point. We all love the Danger Mouse album, Stu Bangers. I mean, this is still happening. Hear their samples. It's all done the same way. They're just taken from a different crate of records from the digging spot they go to. Our generation used to take from soul, funk, rock. The only difference now is they're pulling from 70s and 80s TV shows. I mean, you're going to hear Barney Miller. You're going to hear, what's the one guy who, scratches his eye all the time? Columbo.
I'm a strange guy. I'm a warrior.
Fucking Dick Van Dyke.
You're going to hear stuff from Columbo. They also do, slasher film samples. And, you know what the funny thing is? Listen to this music. There's, Israeli folk music because no one can trace the damn sample because the dude's probably dead from the war. So, regardless of that shit, this show's going to focus on all things happening right now. Even though they aren't showcased on tonight's show, big ups to some of my favorite producers right now. Knott's, the show all loves. There's a guy called Kelsey Beats, got great shit out there. And another underground cat, Justin Holt, out of North Carolina. Follow him on social. The Pink Lady Apple House. His shit's off the charts good.
Cha-ching. Here
I'm telling you.
When Dre riffs like this, it reminds me of Weekend Update on SNL.
Yeah. I'm just saying, support these artists. We showcase on the episode, and let's get into it. I guarantee this is going to be one that we all just love.
Dre with the throwback, the Columbo throwback. I thought you were talking about Charlie Chaplin for a second. I think you used to watch him on Saturday mornings.
No. Fucking black and white TV, man.
No, Columbo used to always scratch his eye
with his Nickelodeon, and he'd be fucking cranking a wheel to watch cartoons in the morning while you ate your life cereal.
Correct.
What was that?
Hey, Ma, can I have another bowl of...
Schoolhouse Rock was dope.
Schoolhouse Rock. There you go.
Man.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Dre, you were talking about his hip hop still here. It just like always, the last 15 years, you just got to dig a little.
Yeah.
If you want the good shit, you got to look for it because there's tons of garbage that you got to sift through. Just like taking one of those electric joints on the beach and looking for
gold.
Piece of gold in the sand. It's the same kind of shit, man. That's what you got to do. And y'all know what? We're pretty tired. That was a long that was a grind, that 7-show 1994 epic tribute that we just did, and we're kind of tired. And what do? You get a guest that makes it easy for you. Therein lies the 4th appearance of our friend Mayhem, because it makes it easy for us. This is an easy dude to talk to. It's light, it's fun. He's always captivating, always entertaining. And what good timing for us to bring the man back on the show. So it should be good. Another thing I really love about the show, guys, is the vibe reminds me of when Stretch and Bob were kind of beefing a little bit, and they had their little spat, and Stretch was doing Thugged Out Thursday. Kind of think of Thugged Out Thursday minus the thuggery. Yeah. And that's kind of the sound that you get on the show tonight. Very rugged, a lot of hard ass drums, a lot of street rhymes, a lot of heavy pianos. Shit that, it makes you want to pull your mask down over your face and maybe wave a squirt gun out the window. That's what's going on tonight. Without further ado, watch Roger do his thing. Let's go.
Man, like a slice of Joe's Pizza right out of the oven. We're back with a crispy, fresh episode of Take It Personal. We hope you're enjoying this episode because these shows are made for you, the hip-hop enthusiast. Look, there is no other podcast quite like us. Wouldn't you agree? And in return, all we ask is for you to spread the word. Leave a review on your favorite streaming platform. Sign up to become a part of our Patreon family. We have memberships as low as a few dollars a month. The hours of content and replay value is worth it. Trust me. Keep it locked.
Hey yo, what up? It's your man Meyhem Lauren, aka Omar Lorenz, aka Londell Lorenovich. When I'm not out wildin', doing Bodman Ting, I'm tuned into the motherfucking Take It Personal podcast. Take it personal,
R.I.P. the bandana P. Yeah, R.I.P. banana clip P. Yo, this is R.I. Prodigy. Yeah, yo, this is R.I. Prodigy. R.I.P. the bandana P. Yeah, R.I.P. banana clip P. Rest in peace to the HNIC. Rest in peace to the HNIC. P is for powerful raps you all feel. R's for reality, always keeping it real. The O's for original, smooth criminal. Shitting on rappers to make them look pitiful. D's for the dope shit that they provided. Banging over hard beats, keep our heads nodded. And the I is for infamous. Fly writer providing the fly sentences. I sip yak while I reminisce. HNIC set it off with Genesis. The G is for God body. I listen to Prodigy while I'm cleaning the shoddy. The Y is for why ask why. A fly nigga like Prodigy had to up and die. He was one of the illest spitters. For what it's worth, he prophesied that we be having hell on earth. Villainous raps with sinister hooks. And 9-5 came through and told you niggas was shook. A rap god in the highest form, bringing the quiet storm. Soundtrack for niggas lighting the firearms. Rhyme style was the coolest. Reppin' the QB to the fullest. He held it down for the borough while hating ass niggas came through and splashed the mural. Some of the people in the circle ain't really like the fact how the P keep it thorough. He hit us off with the murder music, had us riding round dirty with the burners to it. Tatted up with the gold chains heavy, keep a weapon in the bulletproof Chevy. The innovator, P setting a trend on him. Every now and then he'll drop a gem on him. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. He drops science on secret societies. It's only one P in a lifetime, and he shine with the mind of Einstein. QB's finest, raps is timeless. Thug music illustrated with flyness. Yo, it's the return of the Mac. Made the street niggas learn how to rap. He spit rhymes in the done language. He was liver than a lot of niggas' favorites. So in the words of the great one,
there's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. Could run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Tight with my Lucas hoes like to run game.
Hold up, baby.
Take a walk.
I gotta take care of this real quick. Yeah.
Tight with my Lucas hoes like to run game.
What up, secure the bag.
Take a walk.
Yeah. Been in the house for 3 days, high on drugs, me and my bitch. All we do is fight and we fuck. I've been neglecting my first love. A lot of cash, she been cheating on me out there with all these other cats. And the first rule of business, secure the bag. Another one, and another one. You can ask Khaled how the young OG spin. My burn like the power line, I make that currency flow. There's 357,000 votes. To shock the life out you. I get back to this money, forget all about you. The only thing popping over here is gunpowder. Other than that, I'm laid back and mind my life. I got a tight network of great people. We get things done. Rain, sleet, hail, or snow. I'm outside where it's icy cold. But the money keep a nigga on fire though. Hey, it's 4 seasons. There's no day off. 365, I'm stuck to the grind. I can't shake all this good fortune. Addiction is sex, drugs, money in the spotlight. Get some. It's a war going on, nigga, come outside. You and that bitch too long, nigga, come outside. That's how you turn soft, use a fucking tick. Stop breastfeeding, you missing all the action. We just booked the mark for 70,000. TVs and MacBooks falling off trucks. The little homies pulled up, they trunk full of guns. Try to sell me an arson, I just need a little one. Hit the club with the homies, we just shooting the shit. Chicks try to dance on me, but I curve all of them. I got a thing for a queen, but you not a queen. I got a lioness in my bed, she waiting on me. Bumped into the RZA, we exchange math, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't seen him in years, that's why I need to be out. Now and again, but but not too much. I gotta keep my mystique mysterious. Serious 4 seasons, it's no day off. 365, I'm stuck to the grind. I can't shake all this good fortune. Addiction and sex, drugs, money in the spotlight. Get some, get some.
Shout out to Take It Personal. You already know DJ Shay, BSF gang. Bang, bang.
Times is rough and tough. Damn, is that how it is? Times is rough and tough. Times is rough and tough. Damn, is that how it is?
The butcher coming, nigga.
Times is rough and tough.
I'm running out of reasons to feel sorry. It's blood in the streets. You gon' get mud on your cleats when it feels soggy. Sure they gotta use both hands, and Chill's got me. Plug told me when my record stopped selling, he still got me. Niggas just catching on to the numbers I'm checking on. Got lucky last summer, bookies wanna know what I'm betting on. Set the bar, kept it tall, came through like a wrecking ball. Niggas can't touch a brick without putting my record on. 6 figures out of dirty Pyrex, thought that was all? I made double signing, I'm selling them on tour. Being up feel good, but not better than being sure. I'm a product of the cocaine 80s, drug wars. The moment I start to feel that the love gone, I be back with gloves on just in case you was rubbed wrong, nigga. And if it ain't Griselda's love songs, nigga. And if the dope ain't good, then it's cut wrong, nigga.
Damn, is that how it is? Times is rough and tough. They know. Damn. It's him, nigga. Times is rough and tough. Tell the truth, we don't need no hits. Had to me, Butch and Rick go stupid on this primo shit. Stack paper like Pringo chips. I done seen those bricks. Speaking coke, then the lingo switch. At the stove doing Migo tricks. Half a kilo wrist. They on me now cause my Vivo lit. Dope money gave my ego a lift. I rode the Rego with Knicks. These blitz and we pleading the fifth. I lived the thug life leading to this. Now I sleep at the wrist. Spend your re-up money shopping at Fifth. Street niggas at the top of the list. I was taking them risks. Sell them 20s till you run out the brick. And nigga, watch how you bump your lips before I come off the hip. Like say win on some cowboy shit. Used to want the Murcielago whip, but now times done switch. Keep the fame, I just wanna be rich. Do this shit for Baby Heem and Prince. Everything legit. Welch's great cheese, eggs, and grits. Tell the label, put my name on the blimp. Time to turn up the temp. Black Sopranos bring the family a win. They know, damn. Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Times is rough and tough.
That's Ricky.
Damn. Times is rough and tough. Damn. Is that how it is?
Scale say 1,000 grams on it, this shit. You weighed it up wrong, nigga. I'm running base, I'm really upshot, nigga. I know Cam and upscale, like what up, y'all niggas. Since place 2, I'm a upsell, now it's fuck y'all niggas. I turned 10 into a 50, nearly lost like 37 of it. I had 13 left, I put 11 on it. We all shoot like the Warriors with Kevin on it. Niggas always bringing up smoke, but they ain't never on it. I took advantage of my better moments. Hardest money, plus I got it out the mud, so it feel better, don't it? This Primo beat needed a legend on it. Like Nip last song with Khaled. Every bar is valid. If it ain't soprano drums, it's ballads. If it ain't hard work, it's talent. You not at all a challenge. Nick Walinda never lost my balance. You gon' have to dig deeper than Dallas, motherfucker, huh?
Times is rough and tough. Damn, is that how it is? Times is rough and tough. Times is rough and tough.
Yeah, I'm like Thelonious at the underground piano, dressed in camo, the grenades, guns, and ammo, left the sample, send them a bouquet and a candle. I came to take back that other 2/5 of a man, so from a silhouette standing in the aperture to a figurehead standing in the path of a killer, young gorilla just scrambling for Africa.
AFRICA, Angola, Soweto, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Zambia, Mozambique, and Botswana. So let us speak about the motherland.
Crack that will accept nothing but a massacre. Premonition and intuition is a bitch. Got a message from the heavens, all it said is to resist. Keep it brief like an elevator pitch. A delegator switch, cause the spirit is a snitch in America. The rich love to wear it on their wrist. They call it shots, they don't wear it on their hip. Jiggling of the chains, I can still hear it on the ship. One hand loads the clip, feel the rubber on the grip. Me and my reflection sending one another on the trip. I'm under 21 and bit, now you know what punishment. Listen, it ain't an easy odyssey for you to follow me. We do kinesiology with no apology.
All around you find the one thing they can't see. No, they
deeper the breath, the louder the scream. I cower between the two monsters out of my dream. A Cadillac, a limousine, the anti-nigga machine. And if I wake up alive, I bet they won't come clean. Umpteen times, the warning signs went unseen. To me, they've done something. They tried to clip my wings, but not before I understood how any cage bird sings. The soul was something before we became earthlings. Freedom is better than heroin, morphine, or methadone. They force feed their fears into our flesh and bone. Inside of my confessional, I decompress alone. I'm more skeptical of following the metronome. I guess technically I'm on another echelon. It just gets to me the way they lay the pressure on. It ain't an easy odyssey for you to follow me. We do kinesiology with no apology.
Right. Start the wave, God. Talk big talk, nigga, let's go, nigga. How that shit go? Boy grown, hands like Roy Jones. King Tut bracelet on, encrusted, flooded in stones, bro. Artists in the sharpest, merge like 3-bedroom apartments. Pick one room, they all room. Let me start this. My art retarded kids, the arsonist and ostrich. The moon is the park, we been partners. Shit, say no other, we the Jungle Brothers out in Kenya. How we did in December, loading them cartridges. The lines is like nines. P80s, mean babies, word to mama, poor llamas. Paper we seen crazy. Louis Ritchie, the drummer. Thoughts from the blackboard, boy, Mama Coy. See the numbers, stay maxing and relaxing. Chuck Jury in 2027 Hummers. We song, I seen the stunners getting busy on the bridge. Headed out fleeing, yo, dope damn, and stop wasting time, take some shine.
King Conqueror, good author, promise we could forever. However it happens, I feel no pain. Chief counselor, co-founder, my paperwork in order. However it happens, I feel no pain. Shit heavy, but I carry it with ease. Juices in the berries with a tail like a Akeem. Breaking down beef till it turn to miss meat. And I'm with a mob, order bolognese. Nice with the paws, bobbed and I weave. Now we at large, whipping cars in the streets. Like he on the Reeves when he just did speed. Bust it down for me, pussy better not stink. King Conqueror, good author, promise we could forever. However it happens, I feel no pain. Chief counselor, co-founder, my paperwork in order. However it happens, I feel no pain.
Yeah, shit heavy, but I carry it with ease. Like a high school janitor, I'm carrying them keys. Gave out credit for this dope, I'm cashing paycheck with my fiends. Back in the gap when I hit that crack, I served my sex at Mickey D's. On my mama them, these crackers racist, news at the races, Bubba Wallace them. Fuck a vacation, I just want justice for Brianna them. Can't go outside, I might catch Corona, hoe a holler tip. Dope in my Fanta, wrist on Niagara, got a lot of tip.
King Conqueror, good author, promise we could forever. However it happens, I feel no pain. Chief counselor, co-founder, my paperwork in order. However it happens, I feel no pain.
Hey yo, stocks is high, the streets is lit. Blowing past, getting cash, driving off of some gangster shit. When on top, keep a Glock, toasting pain and gift. Carry strength, see the minks in my chain with drips. The untouchable, we plush blowing strains of piff. Fuck with us, find your neck in the strangest twist. I might change Danny Angel, the bull with swish. Assist Mike's jumping over these flights is sick. We all doing it, don't ruin it. Chef hat mooning and stay tuned. I'll be back for more licks. Hey yo, back us and Gibbs, we the monster click. Don't talk money unless you pull out a monster brick.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Kid Abstract tuning in to Take It Personal Radio, one of my favorite shows with Feel a Flavor. Kevlar, AA Ron, and DJ 360. Always playing that dope hip hop music. Much love, y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Yeah, feel the vibe, y'all. The higher vibrations. It's abs. Yeah, feels good, right? Yeah. Yo, believing in the higher vibration. Lost in my thoughts, tell me where's the inspiration? Hard to find patience, beauty in the making. Whether or not awaken, really hallucinating. I'm drifting past the bad times in a free mind. I'm gifted with this knowledge of mine. Find time to get lifted. Physical and spiritual, travel with a vivid view. Not difficult, subliminal, experience the miracle. Discover ways we can gain faith and illuminate. Elevate the mind inside, breathing and meditate. Celebrate, radiate, stressing it'll fade away. One life and it's right, so I'm dreaming it wide awake. Remove your ego, you're chilling with good people. What to do, keep it smooth, like-minded, all equal. So we go on a trip, reminisce and drift. Return we exist, I'm in the fullest state of bliss. Like this, let's take a trip, time to let it all go. Life moving fast, but we gotta take it slow. Slow, just breathe deep, gotta keep it all still. Feel what I feel, real, recognize real, yo. Constantly fighting, been trying to find peace. Sometimes so enlightened, the next I'm incomplete. Hardly feeling like me, tell me what it truly means. Can't you see, simplicity is all that we need. So don't fall into the greed, social media feeds. Filtering photography, probably to deceive. Know you're blind to the real, trying to be somebody else. Can't please everybody, stay focused on yourself. Chasing the wrong things, got you losing your ways. I'd rather pray, say grace days, fully embrace. In a world of comparisons, jealousy and the hate. Got you liking other meals, not focusing on your plate. Making our own path, no slack, do the math, just react. But we can't overthink the circumstance. It's all an illusion, see pleasure in the stress. Flip the energy, you let the beauty manifest. Bless, let's take a trip, time to let it all go. Life moving fast, but we gotta take it slow. Slow, just breathe deep, gotta keep it all still. Feel what I feel, real, recognize real, yo. Let's take a trip, time to let it all go. Life moving fast, but we gotta take it slow. Slow, just breathe deep, gotta keep it all still. Feel what I feel, real, recognize real, yo.
What's real?
Can you state your name and describe what you do?
I've been told I'm an artist.
You've been told you're an artist. Do you not think you're an artist?
I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure it out, actually.
The mental magical, living every day on sabbatical is mathematical. The way I rhyme so casual, footwear classical, $1,000 Air Max, MP3 NFT, only dropping rare tracks. Got it off the park bench, crates at apartments. Walk through the darkness with hammers for the monsters. My childhood bonkers. Most of y'all embellishments is only evidence of trying to sound more relevant. Out for dead presidents, or should I say slave masters? Tearing down the monuments of trader schools is named after. Breaking generational curses, no more slain rappers. Decode the game backwards. You on the same chapter, raised by the hot top fades and all the chain snatchers. Anita Baker's rapture, and now the picture's captured with the stature of a kung fu master in the front, like the clan of the old dirty bastard.
But I make things on occasion. Mostly I think about things. Occasionally I make things that have some relationship to things, to what I'm thinking about.
I wasn't going to start with this, but you've led us right into it. I really want to know why art.
Lyrical miracle cipher don't circle around, they most spherical. Underground, less Negro, but so spiritual. Flow state crossing the line like it's a probate below a Jim Crow state. Big stepper carrying cane, but no capper. Traffic past various lanes that don't matter. Got a long way to travel on my way back. I left and alone on my return. I manifest in a Maybach. They say that success is the best form of payback. I feel like death is the best form of payback. Revenge too close to regret you can't take back. I take breath till the soul escapes, then I take that. Ash and dust where the heart went. Nothing left of project apartments apart from the park bench. All the way from Smallville to Metropolis. Clark Kent locked in a booth watching the Oculus. So who am I? Hero, villain? Used to rap a lot, now I got zero feelings. The truth, I trade the booth to have zero ceilings. I made use of every minute, bro. Zero chilling, I don't sleep.
You are sleeping.
want to believe.
Yo, it's A1 representing Don't Sleep Records, and you're now listening to Take It Personal Radio with my fan, Philip Flavor, Kev Law, A Ron, and DJ 360. Peace.
As far as improvising, with jazz music, he is fantastic at just taking this one note and getting the most from it in terms of sound and feeling. First of all, I think those, to me, are the most important ingredients in playing jazz music. If you don't get the sound, first of all, then you don't have to really be that concerned about the feeling, because the feeling won't mean nothing if you don't have a sound.
Go tell it on the mountain, so I did. My name is Sancho Pages and it's a pyramid. I climbed up to the elders where I'm old now too. I wished into the big azul, my breath blew. Driving the winds do, I'm looking for the truth. That's when I busted out the booth. I read a few books to help me remove a kind of noose. It made me kind of lonely. I felt like a void had opened, could only be filled by my Sonys. Until my index flexed, my tessellation connect. And before my eyes, I seen hip-hop flip-flop. I put my head down, opened my 3 eyes, and let my heart gun it. A sonnet emerged from the smoke of chronic. Like a Kango, I dine at this heavyweight that's crowned. Can't cup it up, place it on the ground. Under African locks, receiving the most props. Spitting these trains of thought since the nonce. Yeah, they old times, filled with gold lines that I miss like mom's eyes. Tried to tell no lies, but I failed. But that's what art tries as I kick the tail. My intellect crashes with men who only see dollar signs, commas, and dashes. That's mass control. And as for Versace, I uphold hip-hop and my fashion flashy. Every bit of classy. If you want a fresh beat, then ask me. I write my rhymes in the ghost rhyme fight at the edge of ring of fire with no control mic. A million MCs never learned the ledge, and those same suckers get their heads put to bed. I'm reading these essays, these is my best days, combined with the future and the best of the old ways. For reclining in OJs and automated Teslas, Corinthian leather with a big plume feather. I made the verse drop forever. Cantos, spiders eat this like ham bone. Your anthem to the reckless beat till you fathom that I formulate. Long game seems so strange to thought, evil with wordplay. Balance the staff under terror, don't rap. Skank lightly on the path. Call me Du Quincy or Prince Paul Shockley. Dr. Sir Jinx Pooh Rock Beats. That's homage, the silent garage of Epiphany's dining. I lay the rhyme down like soft fine. As I gripped up a time, connoisseur, mono or stereo, transmitted aerial, elevating fists, flailing arms to accent the immemorial bars of the griot lament.
No lymph nodes is swollen. They told me even when the record skip, keep it rolling on his shoulder like a California highway patrolman. Launch codes were stolen and sold by Ed Snowden. I fled to Rome and told him address me as a Roman. I'm still in photos posing with my own omen. A thumping kicker for me to slam like Hulk Hogan is something like a plain bumper sticker, no slogan. This something for the shooters and back and forth commuters who never knew the difference in laws and jurisprudence. I feel as though it's safe to assume that to the students and non-congruent to the way that me and Doom do this. You checking the top 2 of 1,000 intelligent chaps with rap projects and housing developments. Cooler cross-legged on a crate like it's elegant. Try to hate, I'm puffing up your face like a pelican. Highly enveloped and activating my melanin. Y'all failing to see what's shaking besides gelatin. News bulletin, I refuse to take the medicine. Fuck a thick skin, I got me an exoskeleton. The black collar feral and a lobster. Deliver like an obstetrician but not a doctor. Bring the Cambridge, the Websters, the Oxfords. The picture too long to watch. See the synopsis. Compensated for playing nice, it's optics. Product of the last poets and the Watts prophets. I stop it, it's beyond out of pocket. Dunzo, I hit the gun show and got a rocket. Catastrophic, supreme microphonist. In Mexico, we the legendary Dos Cajones. Brothers, both components. Utter close to colas, court holders. With bars as hard as Angolas.
get rude with the dude off chips. The mood switch, he chewed off strips of a brood witch. Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch and the crew rich, bitch. Always wanted to say that, ever since the days in hallways taunting the stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around, all the while waited and graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound. Scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter, had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made him batty as a Mad Hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese before he flees to Belize. In case he forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need-to-know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Whatever the case is, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he spit a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney.
Yo, what's up? It's Black Thought from the Legendary Roots Crew, and you checking out Take It Personal Radio with Philla Flavor, A.A. Ron, DJ 360, and my man Kevlar. Y'all know what it is.
On the Montclair, left the lodge, shot the deer, smoked the spliff with the Swiss chocolatier. Tap your pocket, flossing. Out in Florence with the Saint-Tropez model and an ounce of orange. Tax dodging, smoking that Moroccan. In the trap cropping, bag of man cotching. Next week I'm out in France yachting. $2,000 in my back pocket, cop this on the black market. Gourmet dish, I covered all bases. County court cases, I caught a case at the horse races. Tom Ford framing, hopping off the boat blazing. Blood I dress for the occasion, the shrimp's Cajun, my chef's Asian. I pop a Quaalude and feel famous. My side chick sniffs at the situation. Sniff the Ronald Reagan off the invitation. Freemason, free basin, free agent. Out of reach, spend a week at the presidential suite with a freak playing. Laying in the cut like we DJing. I pay attention to the detailing. I'm all over my Anna Kournikova. I had to call her over. Casanova. Pop the cork on the four-poster. Score a goal like Zola and take home the Gorgonzola. Gorbachev chop the Yola. Roll the Utopia. Black bottle Remy at the Grosvenor. I'm the composer, poser. Arrogant Adrian Broner. Sinatra, Sosa. Candy Red Roadster. Louis Loafer. I spray a groupie with my super soaker. The supernova. 2 tickets to Verona. High roller. I tell her wake me up when the flight's over.
Salute. All brothers bless up, even rappers up in daddy's closet playing dress up. Real spiffy, spark a cigar for ya. Speak to only bosses, regards to your employer. Tom Sawyer skedaddle, fake it till they make it. 3 ratchets press up to their grill and strip naked. Nah, wait, pause, no home meals. Loose change for first class flights and phone bills. Dope kills. Stress to get your faster, let off in open ocean. Toasting the heat blaster. Bang, bang, you rang. Doom got a new thing. Reunited like Wu-Tang. Punks pay for poontang. If you're into that, they said there's more than one way to skin a cat. When it rap, give him dap. Dead dat. Yeah, you thought it was over, dingbat. Where you stash the thing at? Think back. Weeks later found floating in the river with a king's hat. Most precious things in life you can't bring back. Use your thinking cap, that's what happens when you sing rat. Months at it gets crazy in the drought. Slide off like a pimp, maybe it's the gout. She looked it good, smelt it like trout. Pregnant with the baby in her mouth, out and about.
I paint a picture like Salvador. Good God, what a matador. Retrieve all the sheets while the wolves was asleep. What a mighty fine day for a metaphor. Like Adele, hello from the other side. The floor is paranormal, the show is another vibe. Still rock valleys, cop my do-rag from Sally's. The alley cat with 9 lives who renovated the alley. Every hole in the wall from Brooklyn to St. Charles. From the Chuckalug in Georgia to the fountains of Taj Mahal. Travel every square inch of me as the rhyme grow exponentially. The Rock is the team, when I swing they clear the bench for me. prima donna, draped in Laura Piana. Never crunch under pressure like Cuba and Nirvana. What you expect, your honor? The title Red Dope. We plant flags on our enemy's sands and burn our boats coast to coast. It's the great space coaster, Kaya de la Boca. Say hello to my empty holster. Metamorph like a butterfly, pollinate like a bee. I represent for my nation like Muhammad Ali. Quality over quantity is the jewel I bless the haters with. The teachers of Elijah Muhammad to keep my saber lit. Abracadabra, once I flash, I'm outie. My detractors contemplate from the mat like Ronda Rousey.
Just take that outside.
Yo, your favorite rappers send fan mail to me. Your little LP ain't worth 12 pennies. 17 shells in the semi. That's the same iron that burned pennies. This the flow that earned me a Bentley. It came with my own personal Farnsworth Bentley. Pretty bitch with some perky titties. I heard your cheese tighter than Virgin Kitty. But that's besides the point. If I point, you gon' catch a hollow point. Your product of choice got moist. You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Try me, I will be delighted to pop your bubble. Might even get your wifey a couple in the thigh muscle. I chuckled. You know my body, quality over quantity. You couldn't possibly made another quantum leap. Top of the heap, ask my colleagues. You just trying to get by like Talib Kweli. Only the throne is my comfort zone. Where I'm from, if you were unknown, you better come with a pole. Live by the coals, niggas uphold. I got no love for hoes.
We don't love them hoes.
Unknown.
We don't love them hoes. We don't love them hoes.
I made murder sexy. Might catch me in the F430 with a dirty Pepsi. Look how early she turned messy. Topsy-turvy, put in work on them job turkeys. Push the line on the ops to the time of pop. I seen a lot as a child, I was traumatized. Now it's monetized. They swore I had Masonic ties, but my eyes only recognize dollar signs. The bag I'm in now different. The Louis luggage 30,000, I was power tripping. I'm at the house snickering, counting chicken. It's sickening. I whipped the brick, now it's submissive.
What up, this Rock Moxie, you listening to Take It Personal Radio.
Declining y'all gifts, sipping wine as we reminisce on my first venture, first startup that I invest. Some say I'm the only one left. Now these capitalists say I got my fingers on the pulse. The global-minded find that I'm quiet the most. If my life was a movie, I'm the Stanley Kubrick of music. I slid through the transatlantic slave trade. No warning, no promo, I just do. Sky's not my limit, it's just the view. How do I live forever? It's through you, the listeners. This occurs when Alan the chemist in the kitchen. The shit is innate. It's in us, it's written, it's fate. We show growth. Anybody who against it, that's hate. I say I'm still the same, except the chain, the whip, the crib, the bitch, the pool, the house, and where I live. The kicks I wear, no fucks I give. They keep it score with shit that don't matter. Can't remember my 30s. Need to make some new stories, more unforgettable. Not seeing Corey if Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris was one. We live a life, a glorious one. 40 of Vernon Thun. Mega not who I met through this music shit. We from the block, a brother I grew up with. Love.
Dreams of better living came into fruition and exceeded what we envisioned. Glory awaits the ambitious. You either apply pressure or feel it. Struggle inspired me to hustle justifiably, conspiring to acquire what was once denied to me was mine if I wanted it. Confronted with decisions of going in with rhymes or rubber grips. I chose wisely, knowing I walked within the shadow of death with elaborate steps. The road to riches is cold and vicious. Some expire before quiet growth and wisdom. It's knowing when the co-defendant tone is different. Say less, listen, you can hear conviction. Learn from adversity, stand on integrity, and don't abandon these principles for anything. Not for nothing, I put that on everything. Real is standing, not optional, unless you're fake. Many traits but can't replicate. Artistry, me and Nas embody poetic grace. In many ways I've changed since selling weight on my shoulders. The devil came to me in a dream and promised me things to test my faith. I stayed true to God, all praise due. A serpent don't concern me, I'm resistant to snake moves. Dreams of better living came into fruition and exceeded what we envisioned. Glory awaits the ambitious. You either apply pressure or feel it.
Yo, this is Cormac, and you're listening to the Take It Personal with my fan, Philip Flavor, Kevlar, and DJ 360. Tweet.
Yo. Yeah. White rocks, copper tops, niggas ducking feds. Same routine, we squeeze llamas at your heads. Polaroid ready, whole frame good than Versace. Peep the way I bench press weight, you couldn't spot me. White rocks, copper tops, niggas ducking feds. Same routine, we squeeze llamas at your heads. Polaroid ready, whole frame good than Versace. Peep the way I bench press weight, you couldn't stop me. Stay fly like bullets propel the enemy lines. When infiltrating enemy minds, I move cautious. Jewels flawless, the ones I picked up on the corners. Unzipped and reveal shines, they all on us. It's traditional. Brown paper bags, black biscuits. The LS460F Sport, that's on my wish list. But I'ma get list. I make sales and make it Christmas. Versace dishes covered with white rocks and razors. White cops with tasers, blitz blocks but couldn't phase us. Black cops that hate us cause we famous try to frame us. Release razors, fling them at your facial. Real niggas hate you. Bum bitches date you. Nobody getting splashed by a non-existent wave. I'm alive, nigga, you just living in the grave. White rocks, copper tops, niggas ducking feds. Same routine, we squeeze llamas at your heads. Polaroid ready, whole frame good than Versace. Peep the way I bench press weight, you couldn't spot me. White rocks, copper tops, niggas ducking feds. Same routine, we squeeze llamas at your heads. Polaroid ready, whole frame good than Versace. Peep the way I bench press weight, you couldn't stop me. Sipping wine, eating Parisian produce, rocking the locals. The shit we chop can open up the lock and make your whole loose with no juice. Niggas ain't even trying to front on me. I bust down slabs and then I'm back around the way. It's only logical maneuver with crew in the whip. Rearrange your stance quick, I keep the hammer on hip. Career criminals and gang leaders banging divas. Don't get struck by lightning trying to act like non-believers. On some real shit, I risk it all if niggas want front. Respect the codes, but when it's poppin', do whatever we want. I post up at your building, bring the problems to your block. And if you niggas try to flex, I guarantee you getting shot. Slapped with a blunt object or stabbed beautifully. I grew up violently, this shit ain't nothing new to me. White rocks, copper tops, niggas ducking feds. Same routine, we squeeze llamas at your heads. Polaroid ready, whole frame good than Versace. Peep the way I bench press weight, you couldn't spot me. White rocks, copper tops, niggas ducking feds. Same routine, we squeeze llamas at your heads. Polaroid ready, whole frame good than Versace. Peep the way I bench press weight, you couldn't stop me.
Let's get back into it, nigga. Y'all ready? Machine, the one and only. Plain Jane Protect, I ain't wear the rollie. Nigga, my tux is custom Brioni. You know me, see my success killing these niggas slowly. Go fuck around, turn me back to the old me. It's lonely at the top, nigga. I'm the top nigga, headliner, I'm the top biller. Stop playing with my top, nigga. Stop playing with me. You know how we rock, nigga. We got mops, nigga. We sit ringside at fights, but we don't box, nigga. Not at all. This is classic material. Shout my nigga Carlos. I'm in the lab making fire like lighter fluid and charcoal. Ice on my neck, even in the dark. That shit really sparkle. Diddy pool party, I am Winnie Harlow. They starting to notice how hard the bars go. They saying shit like AC, you are a legend, but not the cardo. These bum ass rap niggas can't even pay their car note. But rap about moving so much cargo, you would think they was rich as Pablo. The training getting intense, waiting for my release date. I've been killing them with suspense. I ain't opening for niggas no more, I'm the main event. Cause the way a nigga been flowing lately ain't making sense. Spray the blick, use my t-shirt, and wipe away the prints. Then throw that motherfucker over that old lady fence. Got that bitch, fuck a good head and pussy and pay the rent. And that bitch been texting me with some stranger ever since. Still ain't reply to the message instead. I just left her on red to mess with her head. I don't give a fuck what the next nigga said when I can have him clip while I'm rested in bed. And he definitely dead. I got a check so the bread is dead for when a nigga from your hood come collect what I left on your head. nigga. You know he coming, right? Yeah.
All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. I'll take the life of anybody trying to change what's left.
Yeah. This the quiet before the storm, and let this be your warning. If you don't make it through the evening, there will be no morning. They sleeping on them, heard them snoring, but the pen maturing. Before I die, I'ma find a word that can rhyme with orange. I've been scoring back when your favorites was bench warming. Since Jordan, I'm a total package, I'm important. Weed coughing, we need coffins. MCs talking, they be tossing stones, but I'm stone colder than Steve Austin. A straight stunner, let's get it straight in them straight numbers. Straight gutter, flow with tsunami, put on your wave runners. Game flooded with lame buzzers that can't cut it like they nights butted. Don't play with life on a tight budget. Not easy does it or get the man in machine. Not a cyborg, but trust ain't another man in my league. Since lemon squeeze, I got honey tugging my tea. I remind her of a Tesla, she wanna plug in her V.
All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. I'll take the life of anybody trying to change what's left.
Niggas die every day. Mama saying he's too young to shit lie in the grave. I ain't debate, but niggas gon' fire the gauge. Hit with football numbers like the Giants and Pace. Yeah, the D's always find the case to take a look at it. Mac in the buses, get your shit pushed in. This is Manhattan, my niggas scrapping in bookings. Land quarter rapping them orders, niggas putting in. With a thin line between love and hate. Duct tape your best friend up. Do it for a couple plates. These snakes are double face. Lethal weapon, Danny Glover aim. This is criminology rap. Ghost and rape. Poker face, niggas ain't dealing with full decks. Dealer's hand. I got stripes, Derek Jeter, yeah. Transaction, illegal affairs. Dealing with kilograms, niggas got snatched. Trying to be the man. My niggas stay in court, Judge Madness. Fuck the badges, niggas running from them paddy wagons. When you a boss, you don't love to have it. Cut from a different cloth when you touch the fabrics. My niggas stay in court, Judge Madness. Fuck the badges, niggas running from them paddy wagons. When you a boss, you don't love to have it. Cut from a different cloth when you touch the fabrics. Jungle tactics, smoking cactus. Crouching, hitting tiger flow, master, no gas. Writing rhymes on an ancient tablet. Couldn't double cross me at the Vatican, nigga, I had to win. Been through all deals, my cleats worn on the field. Peep the force field, my queen know how couture feel. Vera Wang wrote verses when the spirit came. I'm in the driver's seat now, I'm all in my lane. Let me demonstrate. Listen to Big Pun, the hair Leatherface in the Escalade, smoking hella haze. At last Etta James. I ain't graduate Princeton, but I'm good with that multiplying and long division. EPMD shit, unfinished business. Sweet dreams like Eurythmics, dealing with real shit. My niggas stayed in court, Judge Mathis. Fuck the badges, niggas running from them paddy wagons. The judge and jury. The judge and jury. Police in my fury. The judge and jury. The judge and jury. Police in my fury. I hate the flag. Damn, I'm good. The judge and jury. The judge and jury. Police in my fury. I hate the flag. I hate the flag. I hate the flag. Damn, I'm good.
Yeah, check it out. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's who you want cosign? Got cats threatened by my mere existence. Them dudes whack. Bunch of hacks like the bad boy Pistons. Been blackballed, I overcame that with persistence and did it on my own. Imagine if I had some assistance. They shady, nothing but fucking clowns in this record business. The only thing these cowards respect is distance. Son talking tough when you know that he ass. Revoke your G pass for telling more stories than Joey Diaz. get dropped from the hilltop. Suckers had every resource in the world and they still flopped. Truth be told, you never had a real shot. Motherfuckers suck dick on a mic like Jill Scott. And y'all got props on stage like Carrot Tops. When you this nice, they looking at you like Triceratops. Takes more than holding up a mirror to stop. Old Drew, the only dude from his era to pop. And I'm not some old home bap apologist. I ain't no MC, more like an anthropologist, sociologist. Knocks on the block and get studied in colleges. My latest project check more boxes than gynecologists. What? Shit doper than Ray Charles. They say the way I pop fly shit, probably should've played baseball. Getting chased by the stars, peeling off in a race car. I'm still seeing millions off a space bar. Family portions, we in Cancun, smoking on some shit that got your man on the moon. No Andy Kaufman.
If you believe they put a man on the moon.
And yo, look both ways before crossing the street. He had hoop dreams, all he wanted to do was ball in the league. The best player on the court with grown men at like 14. Had handles like hot sauce and his jump shot was all cream. Grew up poor, mommy was a fiend, daddy off the scene. Played ball for the team but couldn't keep his nose clean. First name Derek but they called him Busy. Would've thought he'd be balling for the Bulls but now he's calling for a 60. Fucked his knee up, trying to D-up, dreams down the drain. Now he addicted to Oxycontin, he take for pain. That shit is ill, he lost his will, I seen it in his eyes. A few months ago, he ate a fake pill, I heard he died. Jermaine sold him the shit, son is part of the game. He felt no shame, he let his whole life go down the fucking drain. Who's to say the outcome would be the same if he bore from shame? He got a daughter, he needs to change, plus he won the range. Heartless, his mind on, I'ma get it regardless. The one who lasts the longest in the jungle be the smartest. Can't deal forever though, he had dreams of being an artist. Till NYPD kicked his door, now he knocked with murder charges. Damn, he was better off trying to scam. The press pills for Fetty Wap got Jermaine in the jam. They flipped his residence, found a phone and overwhelming evidence. Karma's a bitch, her kiss a blessing or it's venomous. They both could have been superstars, him for ball and him for bars. Sometimes the hood is undefeated, it's mad hard to beat the odds. Throwing hooks and uppercuts, but he ain't leaving ball. The devil knocked him out clean, forgot about his guard. Lives lost, played the game and got horsed. Never ended story was the book the judge threw Jermaine in court. Long story short, both was trying to ball. Dreams of making it to the top, but rock bottom ain't too far to fall. Busy got a mural on the wall. The hood fucked up when the Chinaman sent that fentanyl.
Talk for niggas who gang bang, niggas who drug slang, letting they nuts hang. Spitting that shit talk for niggas who gang bang, niggas who drug slang, letting they nuts hang. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? Fuck around, you getting fucking hit. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? Fuck around, you getting fucking hit. Yo, I don't got a sports car cause I don't speed. I'm Gucci in the hood, got whatever you need. I'm more the type to sit in the back, tell my driver where to go as I'm counting the stack. Saying prayers on the stairs, hope we making it back. Defecated, dedicated, what I'm saying is fact. I speak from the perspective of a live one. If you need a new plan, I could provide one. Get bread from York College blocks to Yorkville. Yeah, niggas eating pork still, nigga we off swill. 3 pounds of gold in the cold, I'm warm. If you ask about me, then you'll be told I'm on. It's like I can't miss a jump shot, coordinate, critical cake, we at the jump spot, sunblock, give it to the haters, we the natives, Cartier chiseled them bricks, we doing favors. You you ain't never been about that, ever. Spin out back, circle blocks 5 times, deeply involved details. I speak live rhymes, later the Jamaican spot, usually repeat. Couple thousand in my pocket, we emerge from the sea. Oceanic panic, granite first ceramic, bitch niggas can't stand it when they see us swerve. Steam cabbage off the hood while we parked on the curb, beloved.
Spitting that G-talk for niggas who gang bang, niggas who drug slang, letting they nuts hang. Spitting that G-talk for niggas who gang bang, niggas who drug slang, letting they nuts hang. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? Fuck around, you getting fucking hit.
Beloved.
Hey, bro. What's happening, bro? Got that good chiba chiba. Right on, right on, right on, right on. You down, you down, you down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. He's not really a guest. I want to say he's like extended family at this point. He's been on the show now 4 times.
I'm at home, man.
He's at home. This is Meyhem Lauren, and he dropped one of the best albums of 2022, Black Vladimir. And I'm looking forward to talking to our boy about this album and all things Mr. Meyhem. Welcome, Meyhem.
Peace, man. What's the word? Thank you for having me back again.
Always, man. Day one. So,
first song too.
First song.
Episode 1, the lead song we ever played. Bad Man Things.
That's fire. That just makes me feel good.
So, speaking of feeling good, when you dropped this album, first of all, I think there was like a 4-5 year like difference from the last solo album that you dropped, right? I know you dropped a few EPs here and there, like with Mugs and Fraud, but like a full length album. It was just.
I think. Nah, Glass was a full length album. You know,
was it? I thought it was an EP initially.
Nah, 2.0 was kind of. Okay. You know what I mean? Like this, like 2.0. Like to be honest, it was just the leftover songs from Glass, and then like a remix or two. We just, not that they weren't like quality, they just, when you make an album, you want it to be cohesive.
Yeah.
So a lot of the songs on 2.0 didn't really mesh right with the songs on the first volume. So we just threw that out during COVID, just, thinking COVID was only going to last 3 weeks and this flu would disappear, but that's not what happened. So we kind of just put it out. I mean, it was well received though. People liked it. No one really looked at it as extras, but now that it's this much time has passed, I could tell the world the secret. Those were just the extra joints,
Yeah, well, because I think it was 2018 you dropped out with Fraud, and then you did the 2.0. So let's talk about you now teaming up with Derringer, because you have like this thing where you always work with these dope producers. You were, Buck Wild and Muggs and Fraud and Alchemist, but this one you teamed up with Derringer, and it feels like it's a match made in heaven, right?
Yeah, 100%.
When did you guys come up with the idea, like, let's do a full-length album together?
Early, a long time ago. Like, honestly, some of those songs are like 4 or 5 years old.
Really?
Like you know what it is? We started probably around, let me think. Yeah, probably around 2018 we started them. And then it was like during that period, 2017 maybe, 17, 18, we did like 3 songs right away. And then that was early. That was like right before Griselda got the Shady deal, like around that time.
Oh, wow.
And so it's like they were on the rise, so Derringer was extremely busy when all that was going on. We were filming for TV, so I'd be gone for 6 months. They'd be gone for 6 months, so we didn't really get in the lab that much. And then whenever we got a chance, we just knock out like another song, another 2 songs. And that's why I think the album came out so well, because unintentionally, we really, really took our time. And like, even when I sat on beats, I had a minute to write to them. You know what I mean? It wasn't a rush process, and it just worked out,
When he hit you with the beat for like Broken Rubber Bands, did you say, oh my God, like you lose your shit? Like you knew like this is going to be something special.
That was actually one of the first ones. I think that's kind of like what made us want to do an album. Like that was I think the first 3 we did was, Chicken Chinese, Broken Rubber Bands, and I don't even remember at this point. I don't want to misquote it, but we started with 3, and like I said, then we didn't do the next 3 for around a year.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got back in more frequently, took time off. But yeah, I mean, Broken Rubber Bands, that's my kind of beat. That's like if I was a producer, I'd produce a whole album of those,
Speaking of beats, the best track for me, and you guys finally brought back
some BPM speed to the music world. Trigger Point Therapy, man. Holy shit. That shit
love
is
that.
so hot.
Nah, I love it. That's probably one of my favorite joints too. And it's crazy because if you go through my discography or my catalog, like I've always rhymed at that BPM. I like that BPM. Like I could slow it down too, but that's almost like ideal. A lot of my early work, like that's like the vein that it's in.
Yeah, and a lot of times we're kind of like pigeonholed with producers, so you really don't get the choice. But I'm so happy that you guys decided to bring a little of that tempo back. It's missed for sure.
You know what it is, man, and I'm not trying to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a very humble guy, but like that's a rapper's BPM. That's like you got to rap on that BPM. And even though there's a lot of good stuff coming out and a lot of great artists, a lot of them can't hang with that tempo. You know what I mean? You got to rap for real to do that. So in my opinion, that's why it's not as popular, because it's just harder to do.
It's a skills tempo for sure.
Yeah.
One of the things that jumps out to me almost pretty much every album or EP that you do, the song titles. Tell us about how you come up with these song titles, man.
I mean, honestly, I actually got a note in my phone that says song titles, and anytime I come across something special or that pops out, I write it down. Like I have endless song titles. The majority of my album titles actually came from my song titles notes. Like sometimes there's a song title so great it becomes an album title. So I just keep them, in the stash because I know I'm gonna keep working.
So airplane mode happened when you were on a plane, I take it?
Nah, probably not. Probably just talking about life or how I'm never here. Now, airplane mode, I probably wrote that. I probably put my phone on airplane mode because I didn't feel like talking to anyone for 3 days. That's probably where that came from. But yeah.
So the Mad Travel Game, is that a result of shows, recording songs, or I just like to travel and I want to go around the world, or a mixture of all of those? What is it?
Yeah, a combination of all of it, to be honest. Like I like to travel. I've always traveled, prior to music, and then it's like music just gave me a chance to see more things. And it's like even when I travel, like let's say there's a couple places I see for the first time on tour or filming, I fall in love with them, and then I double back when I have some off time. So like I just like to be on the move,
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, man. The way that albums used to be, there was always a formula that we all kind of loved, and you definitely have an appreciation for the golden era and things of that nature. But why do DJs not have a place in any of the cuts and scratches, like for the hooks? Do you feel like that's something you would want to interject? Because it's mostly just people doing the hooks,
I'll give you my opinion.
which sounds almost like a part of the rhyme, but it's just something I feel is lacking.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is my honest opinion. I can't speak from anyone else's perspective. I actually love DJs doing cuts. I love DJs doing scratches on records. And again, if you go through my catalog, my discography, you'll hear a fair amount of that. But I'm at the point where when I do that again, and I say when because I definitely will, I kind of want it to be out the box. I kind of want it to be maybe on a beat or a track you wouldn't expect me to rap on, that you'll hear that, because it's almost become like an underground textbook standard. Heavy drums, boom bap, scratch chorus. Like, I don't want it to be a blueprint. I like to think outside the box. So as much as I love scratching, it'll probably be on a less hip hop or boom bap type of track, because I like to mix things that you don't expect. It's too predictable. Like, in my opinion, it's predictable. I love it, but it's predictable.
All your albums have something different to them, and I think I told you when I listened to Black Vladimir, I thought it was your finest lyrical work. Like, it felt cohesive. I'm a sucker for Silk Pyramids and all that good stuff, but this album seemed like you in like a really comfortable space. Like you seem not like you before you weren't comfortable, but it seemed like you were really content on this album making the music that you made. And I know it took a few years to make, but it seemed like maybe, is that because Derringer and you have such a good rapport?
Yeah, me and Derringer, we have a great rapport now, but honestly at the beginning of the album, we were just getting to know each other. You know what I mean? We just met. Like now, that's my man. Like that's one of my closest friends. Like we kick it and chop it up, laugh all the time. But now I think it's just where I'm at life and where I'm at musically. Like I feel comfortable in general. I feel like there's always room for growth, and I will keep growing. But like you kind of like if you do something for as many years as I've done it so far, you're supposed to get better. You're supposed to get more comfortable. So I'm glad that was reflected, in the latest work. And just like I said, I'm just in a good space in general. So I guess that translates into music.
For a lot of people that were watching you or discovered you maybe on Vice, you have a crazy like YouTube series. I think one was Fridge Diving, which is pretty entertaining, and then Flavor in Your Ear, right? That's you're doing that as well.
Flavor in Your Ear. I'm only cooking things from song lyrics.
Yeah, like the Rick Ross, like what was it, Lobster Bisque or something?
Lobster Bisque with the bitches, man.
Hilarious. So I mean, aside from being this MC, you've also taken on this persona. Like I would love to see you on the Food Network, because you have such a charisma and you have such an appreciation for food that it comes through in the video, which in song, as much as I loved Ghost, having a visual to go with, your lyrics makes a huge difference. So I'd love to see you do more of that, and maybe even on a bigger stage, because you certainly have the personality for it.
I shot pilots for various things, and basically I just keep doing like anything in my career. I just keep working with whatever resources I have and just see where it goes. Like at the end of the day, like I'm loving the YouTube thing. I'm having fun with it. I've been on television before, and who knows, somebody could stumble on it tomorrow. It could reach somewhere else. Someone could pick a pilot up. But either way, I'm gonna just keep mastering my craft, like in the kitchen and in the lab, and just have fun with it, man. Like I said, I'm chilling.
You're like the Snoop of the food game, It's just like it's just going to take one episode that's just going to break out and have it happen. But speaking of food, man, what got you into the food game? I feel like they were probably looking for you in high school, and you were like in home economics class figuring out cooking techniques and shit like that, skipping classes.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, junior high school. High school, I don't know. I didn't really even go to high school too much, man. I was in and out. I disappeared. I was busy writing on things on the subways and, I don't know, walking around Canal Street for no reason and hanging out on rooftops. Who knows what I was doing in high school. But yeah, just the fact that I love to eat is the reason why I learned how to cook. You love to eat. You don't want to have to wait to be fed. So that's really, to simplify it, that's what happened. I'm someone who enjoyed. I was a food connoisseur. And then just as life went on and traveling and luckily growing up in Queens, I grew up around all kind of different ethnicities. My palate was probably broader than the average human being, just literally based on growing up, literally Indian people, Filipino, Jamaican, Israeli, Haitian, Dominican. Like I literally, like it was like the United Nations. So I just love food from around the world before I even left the borough. So just that and having the opportunity to travel via music, television, life, etc. Just I'm where I'm at now with it,
We always say when you come down to South Florida, you and I are going to go head-to-head battle in the kitchen because that's
going to be a great day.
It's my love, and here's the funny thing: DJing, producing for so long, it's lost its luster a little bit for me, And when it comes to food, it's my new production. It allows me to see things differently, plating, all that shit. It means so much. You want to share those things with people who are like-minded the same way that an MC wants to kind of vibe out with a producer. So when you come down here, you got to get into the house. We're going to kind of
down here all the time.
Honestly, I'm there so much. I'm there more than I'm in New York. Yeah.
So, and
we're in South Florida.
We're in Boca Raton, so we're kind of mixed in between Palm Beach and Broward.
Yeah, man, you know what I love on that side? Like first, Moderanos is one of my favorite places in the world.
Yeah, come on, absolutely.
Like Moderanos, then what's the other place over there? Greek Islands, around the corner from it. The Greek spot.
Greek Isles.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're fire.
And they're redoing Runway 84. They're going to be reopening soon with a whole.
I've never been there. I've never been to Runway 84.
Yeah, it's an experience.
But Mayhem was telling me he was going someplace in Deerfield. Oh shit! What is that?
Oh, what's it the whale's rib?
The whale's rib.
No,
whale's rib.
you stay away from that spot. No good. No bueno. That's just that's 2 steps away from going into one of those jerk off booths, man. The smell is just not good. But
let me tell you something. I got lost and I wandered into there and I was satisfied, man. I hope it wasn't jerk off booth cuisine I had, but I must have caught them on a good day.
No, they were on that show with the guy with the spiky hair, the Guy Fieri show. Yeah.
They had some good ribs. Well, I was going to ask you because last time I spoke to you, you weren't even eating meat. Like you go through these waves where you don't even eat any kind of meat. So are you eating, red meat now?
The only red meat I eat is lamb. Why? Because I just make my own rules. I haven't had beef or pork for a very long time, but I don't know. I probably ate 20 pounds of lamb in the last month.
Love lamb chops.
Why lamb? You just like the way it tastes, or what?
Because I like lamb. It's just the reason I gave up beef or pork was really because I didn't eat them that often, and they weren't really that healthy anyway. So I'm like, if I could cut something out all the way that's not great for me, regardless, now I don't really crave, why not do it? But lamb is like the red meat of choice. Like I love lamb.
I know that you've been everywhere, all around the world. I know you have your favorites: New York, Chicago, Philly, as far as spots. But are you down with like the whole Grant Atkins thing that's in Chicago, whether it's Alinea or Next? Do you get into that kind of level of things?
Yeah, I love things like that. I actually want to go to Alinea. I haven't, but when I'm in Chicago, like my favorite place in Chicago thus far is the Purple Pig. Ironically, even though I don't eat pork, the Purple Pig is so fire, and they're octopus, and they have one of the best turkey legs I ever had.
Yeah, no, Alinea is an experience, man. They actually sell it like a concert ticket, So
they should.
It's phenomenal. It's definitely worth going, but more importantly, it's worth going to this drinking spot called the Aviary, which is connected to Next, which is Grant Atkins' other restaurant. But the Aviary is one of the greatest underground bars you'll ever see. It's all gastro pub, and they basically give you flights. So it's like 3 or 4 flights of drinks. And they were the first to kind of do all the crazy, vessels that they're in and the dry ice, and they really come over, and it's an experience, man. So definitely try that. But Alinea is worth the hype for sure.
Man, if you want a turkey leg, just go to fucking Epcot. You get the biggest turkey leg you can imagine there.
You can't fuck that up.
Oh, I mean, that's a whole different kind of turkey leg. That's probably my second favorite turkey leg after Purple Pig.
Let me ask you this. We were having this discussion before you jumped on. I know this is kind of left field, but off the top of your head, can you rattle off your favorite cereals of all time?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I was never really a big cereal person. I'll give you my favorites, but I'm not. How about this? I'm not even really a breakfast food person. Like I want Indian food for breakfast. I want to wake up and have chana masala and chicken korma, man. I want to get right to it. I want to have like a full swordfish for swordfish kebab for breakfast, or a half roasted chicken, man, like a Peruvian roasted chicken. But if I was subjected to cereal, I'd probably take oatmeal with oat milk and an alarming amount of 100% real maple syrup as number one. If after that, I probably go Raisin Bran Crunch. Actually, Raisin Bran Crunch is fire.
Oh, it is.
And I don't know. I don't even care about cereal after that.
Really? So you never grew up on Captain Crunch or
Yeah, you know what? I like Captain Crunch as a kid, but now it's just too sweet. Like I don't like Captain Crunch. I don't like honeycomb.
Too much sugar.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I like, man. Really, Raisin Bran Crunch.
All right, let's go. Keeping it somewhat healthy. What about Kix? Do you remember Kix?
Yeah, I wasn't wild about it.
Neither was I.
Yeah,
that's just kind of boring.
That's some basic bitch shit.
It's bland.
Rice Krispies. I didn't like it. Cornflakes. Like I don't know. Like
wow, so you didn't grow. I mean, your palate has completely changed. I mean, you have
but even as a kid, even texture-wise, like I didn't like anything cold and soggy. Like I could do hot and soggy, but like if the cereal, if I didn't eat it in 10 seconds, I didn't even want it. Kicks, Cocoa Puffs to be soggy. Nah, chill. I'm getting flashbacks. I don't like it.
It's always better when it's warm and soggy, right?
Always.
But you always needed a dope cartoon to go with your cereal. So if you didn't have one at the time, or it was secondary.
Even if you did, like, there's cartoons I like, but Lucky Charms is trash.
Yeah, I agree with that. But there is no way watching Speed Racer or some other shit that I grew up with that I wasn't throwing down a little Crunch Berry or even those the peanut butter joints of the Captain Crunch were good too.
This fucking guy watching Speed Racer, he's 75-year-old.
Jesus. Captain Caveman.
All right, hey, all right. I got a left field question here, Mayhem. With all the traveling that you've done over the years, we've all done it. We've all grabbed the Sky Mall magazine out of the back of the fucking airplane chair. You flip through it, you see all the weird shit, like the inflatable pillow that you stick on the fucking airplane tray, and you see that fucking guy sleeping with his head down. What's the most bugged out shit you've ever bought from a Sky Mall?
Oh, man, honestly, nothing. I'm gonna tell you what's bugged out. It's a normal item, but it's bugged out that I forgot it this many times and repeatedly bought it. I probably have 40 pair of headphones in my house because every time I take a flight, I forget to grab them.
And you can't use Bluetooth. You can't use Bluetooth on the airplane, right? So you got to get the wired headphones, right?
Yep. So I just keep buying them and buying them and buying them. Like, just, it's crazy. I should give them away for Halloween. If I'm home when people trick or treat, I'm just give them headphones. Got a basket for it.
All right. Top 5 Halloween candies.
I like candy corn. A lot of people try to front on it. I've even seen memes. I saw a meme recently saying, "Who actually likes these?" Like, I actually like those. Those are fire.
It's good if you treat it as a seasonal treat. Like, you can't be eating candy corn year round.
Just for Halloween. So,
like in April, you can't be grabbing a bag of candy corn in April.
There is no bag of candy corn. It was always wrapped up with a twisty, like it was a dime bag. It was
like a bag.
The worst.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't like the elephant peanuts, those pink joints, do you?
Nah, I don't. I'll tell you right now, candy corn, Kit Kat, Almond Joys, Butterfingers, and Reese's Pieces. Bomb.
All right. That's a good list. That's a good list.
Let's get back to the music a little bit. Speaking of like a nice list, we got a detour. Yeah, a little sidetrack there. But hey, man, conflict resolution. That beat is so mean. I just feel like, I don't know.
That's why the title was that's why the song went in that direction.
Someone's getting hurt.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody, but I couldn't really rap about holding hands and picking apples on that beat. You know what I mean? Like, that's why the title was conflict resolution. Like, it was just like, hey.
Stay fly like bullets propel the enemy lines. When infiltrating enemy minds, I move cautious. Jewels flawless, the ones I picked up on the corners. Unzipped and reveal shines, they all on us. It's traditional. Brown paper bags, black biscuits. The LS460F Sport, that's on my wish list. What I'ma get list, I make sales and make it Christmas. Versace dishes, covered with white rocks and razors.
Would you have to say that's kind of in your top 2 or 3 on that album?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it real. It wasn't until this run that I've been doing.
Yeah.
And the crowd response made me love it even more.
Yeah, there's
I
something
always
about
liked it. So crowd response it's one of the top ones in terms of feedback from the audience. But like, if I was to pick my top, I'm not even gonna do it because I love them all. I was gonna tell you probably Broken Rubber Bands, Black Pinot, and Trigger Point, but I don't know. I love them all. The whole project is, I'm very happy with it. And I'm glad the world seems to be also.
Yeah. My third is Top Grain Leather. So those 3, the Trigger Point, Top Grain, and Conflict Resolution. So this album.
Lavish Vision is crazy too. That goes off crazy at the shows also. Those drums are insane.
So let the listeners know, do you have some upcoming shows? Where can they find you since you're always on the road? I mean,
Yeah, not always. I actually was in the house not in the house, because I'm never in the house. I was not on tour for around 2 years, man. COVID, I really chilled. I didn't do any shows. Literally prior to these dates that I just did like, I don't know, 12, 14 dates with Action. Prior to that, in the last like 2.5 years, I think I did 2 shows, one in Philly and one in Boston. But I mean, I'm gonna do a run soon. There's a few things getting built in Europe. There's a Euro run and a stage run for Black Vladimir, like an official tour. So you know, we'll figure that out. Probably top of next year, to be honest. I don't think I'm going out again. I might do a few spot dates this year, but I don't think I'm going to do a full tour till next year.
The title Black Vladimir. So some people are like, is it Putin? Is it Vladimir Guerrero? Tell us when you decided to name this album Black Vladimir, why?
I decided to name it way before everyone hated Vladimir Putin or even cared or knew who he was. Because, you know, it has nothing to do with him. But basically, I was telling a story. The title's actually funny. I was telling Alchemist a story, and I was just like, it wasn't just Alchemist, but he's the one who just couldn't let the name go. So I was telling a bunch of the homies, like, yeah, you know, and I was telling so-and-so my name is Vladimir, and I'm an architect from New Jersey. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it was just an alias at a certain place at a certain time. And they're like, you said your name was Vladimir and you're an architect from New Jersey? I'm like, yeah, they didn't need to know anything about me. Like, that's who I was. And then it was just like, Black Vladimir. Like, they couldn't let it go. And then, like, it kind of just stuck. That's the title.
This is kind of a Costanza moment here.
You know the way I work. I'm like a commercial jingle. At first, it's a little irritating. Then you hear it a few times. You're humming it in the shower. By the third date, it's
Costanza.
Yeah, Art Vanderlei, exactly. Black
yeah, for sure.
100%. That's probably where I got it from subconsciously.
That's fucking great. What are you listening to right now? What are you enjoying?
I've been listening to you know, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was gonna lie to you guys, but all I listened to was Hell on Earth and the War Report on repeat for like 20-something years, man. Like, you know, same shit. Every now and then something new comes out, and I like it. There's been a couple good joints. I like the Black Thought Danger Mouse joint is fire.
So good. So good.
Your boy Cormega dropped an album.
Yeah. I like The Realness 2 a lot. Matter of fact, The Realness 2 is fire. I've been listening to that. That's actually the last new project that I checked out, and like, yeah, I really know, man. Mega doesn't let down, man. Mega's been holding it down for forever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always happy when he drops, and I'm also glad that the album lived up to The Realness, because, you know, just calling it The Realness 2 with The Realness being one of everybody's favorites, it's like, oh damn, you really gonna do The Realness 2? And he did, man, and I appreciate it. I'm just glad Mega's still here, and he's a very, very important part of the culture, you know?
So you're saying on a Sunday, you're not bumping Yacht Rock?
I mean, Yacht Rock is fire, you know?
Christopher Cross. I'm like, damn, I got to sample Christopher Cross.
I'll fuck with that.
On a Sunday, I'm probably listening to Apostles' Warning for the 15th time. You know?
That's Sunday music.
No.
It's got that church vibe to it.
I love that you stay dedicated to that. Like, that is your, you always talk about Hell on Earth. Like, that album to you is probably the reason why you rap, right? I mean, that album had to be one of the most, if not the most influential albums that you had, like, growing up. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, no, there were a lot, man. I'm gonna keep it real. There were a lot, but like, I want to say, like, definitely Hell on Earth, The War Report, It Was Written, Wu-Tang Forever, Firing Squad. Like, these are albums that created me. 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. That's just my type of rap. That's the blueprint for what I'm fortunate enough to be able to do. You know what I mean? Like,
so we just got done doing a 1994 tribute series. It was 7 episodes long, and 1994 is pretty impactful for Jason and I, because it was right during our, you know, high school years. I think you're a couple years younger than us, and you can tell by the albums you just rattled off. You're like a 95, 96 dude. But obviously those 1994 albums, you've certainly listened to everything from like Common, Resurrection. Yeah. Like Resurrection.
Resurrection is one of my favorite albums of all time. I was telling somebody the other day, because I was actually getting into it with one of my friends. We were going back and forth. Like, basically how I just said, all I listened to was M.O.P., Mobb Deep. They're like, yo, you don't like anything else? I'm like, you bugging. Resurrection is one of my favorite albums ever. Don't tell me I don't listen to other kinds of rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, yeah.
You know what? I think it's kind of interesting, because I'm sure a lot of people would never even thought that you would have listened to or liked Resurrection as much as you do. What are, off the top of your head, some albums you think some people would be surprised to know that you listen to or hold in high regard? from anywhere in the 90s. Doesn't matter.
I don't know if they'd be surprised, but definitely Stunts, Blunts of Hip Hop. Step Into the Arena. Great Adventures of Slick Rick, Resurrection, the first Dead Prez album. Really, you speaking of Dead Prez, you know what I've been listening to a lot lately? You know what I had in rotation?
What's
the
that?
Soul in the Hole soundtrack. That might be my favorite soundtrack ever.
Wow,
Soul,
yeah.
There's a lot of bangers on there, bro. A lot of bangers. The Sauce Money joint,
High
the
Expectations,
Blue joint, Diesel. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like that. That was a fire soundtrack. What else would you not think that I listen to The Last Mr. Biggs a lot. People probably wouldn't expect that. That's one of my favorite Southern artists. Rest in peace.
The Last Mr. Biggs. Interesting.
Are you up on him?
No, but let me ask you this. Are you up on UGK? Is that why you titled it Riding Dirty? Or
Yeah. I mean, I love UGK. That's not necessarily why I did, but yeah, I mean, Riding Dirty is one of my favorite albums. You know what's crazy? When I was younger, right, I didn't listen to a lot of South music. Like, I liked Outkast, but that was kind of like South for me. But then my brother and Action loved Riding Dirty, and they kind of made me fall in love with like UGK and like their whole essence and everything that they do. Like they put me on. They kind of forced it on me at the time, but now it's like part of my DNA, you know?
See, that to me that's interesting because you guys are from Queens, so to be up on a group from Port Arthur, Texas, like Bun and Pimp C, that's interesting because you don't really hear that kind of music driving around Queens, UGK.
Yeah,
So
see, the thing I love about my brother and Action, and like you could hear it in their music, is that they listen to a lot of things. They're more open to things than me, and like I love that having them around because they put me on. Like there's a lot of things I love to this day that I probably wouldn't even paid attention to if they weren't playing it. So
Kev has a Beats by the Pound tattoo on his arm.
As he should.
Hey, I was always curious. So you talk about Action, obviously, and Alchemist. You do a lot of work with them. You do a lot of work with the whole Griselda crew, and obviously working with Derringer and Ford and Muggs. So I always notice when you guys all get together and do your videos, you're all kind of like hanging out and shit. And do you find yourselves kind of getting together with these guys just to kick it and like watch a football game or go to the bar, shoot some pool, like, or is it always music related when you guys get together? Because it looks like you all got like a really tight like friendship. Obviously, you work with Action and Alchemist a lot on the Fuck That's Delicious and all that other stuff. But how often are you guys just getting together and kicking it just for shits and giggles?
I mean, you know what? It's always like it's always both. Like at this point in life, it's just become a merged situation where it's like work, fun, integrated. Like when I was younger, like it's crazy. Like I remember my father would always tell me like, yeah, this might be your best friend, this might be your favorite person, but when you get older, the people you spend the most time with are going to be the ones you make money with.
Right.
And just luckily, I got a great job, so you know what I mean? I get to hang out with my friends, and it's not like an office situation and having a beer after work. It's like hitting the studio, touring the world, and then in between, going to restaurants, going to spots, and having a good time,
It just happens organically, right?
Yeah. Like we go months without seeing each other also. It's not like people think we're always together. Like, I'll run into somebody and they'll be like, hey, where's Action? And I'll be like, I don't know, probably with his kids, living his life. Like, he's not always with me. But I mean, when we link, it's just always a good time. It's never just work. And, I wish it's never just fun either. Like, even if it's fun, like even if, like, let's say I was to call, like, be like, yo, I'm in LA, which I'm going to do tomorrow because I'm on the West Coast. If I hit up Muggs, I hit up Al, I hit up whoever else, and I'm like, yo, let's go have a meal. By the end of that meal, we're going to come up with an idea for a project or a single or filming something or a clothing design. Like so even if it's fun, when like-minded individuals are together, it's going to turn into some type of business.
Yep.
Quick question. Why does Al seem to be the one that gets picked on in every scene?
Because he's the greatest. We can't just let him be the greatest producer and just let him hold his head high. We got to remind him, just because you make better beats than everybody, man, doesn't mean we can't shake you up a little bit. Like, nah, that's my bro. We don't really pick on him. You know what it is? It's like
editing.
We're all friends. It's family, and it's like, yeah, it's editing and it's fun. Like, we all crack jokes on each other. Like, obviously, you see the least jokes about Action because it's his show and he get the final say. But we talk shit to everybody, and they just edited it in that way, man. It's all love. We all love each other.
The cool thing is Al's kind of come out of his shell a bit, and he's actually drinking better wines, and he doesn't have that bland taste bud thing anymore. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, he wasn't even like that. It was editing. Like, yeah, we like things more than him. But then when you realize, like, oh, we got to play here, where everyone has a role. Like, Action's, you know, he used to work in the kitchen. Oh, Mayhem like seafood. Oh, Al's the guy who doesn't like everything. And, you know, Body's just Body. You know what I'm saying? Body's a special human. He didn't need to come up with a role for him. He's just him.
He kicks Bobo to women like nobody. It's so funny to watch.
Look at you looking amazing.
Thank you.
Looking like a young Tina Turner.
Oh, well, that was a lovely compliment.
Hola, Estrella. Ah, Rubia. Wow. Don't start the fire you can't put out, boo.
Nah, man, Body's a genius, man. Shout out my man Body, you know?
I don't know if there is some scripted stuff that takes place on that show, but I have to think
never.
I was going to say there is never a script with Body. He is strictly off the cuff, 24/7, 365.
Yeah, there's nothing there is scripted ever. Like, you know, never. Like, maybe every now and then, like, someone behind the camera might throw out a question or like cause some conversation, but it's never like, oh, say this or respond like this or ask this person that. Like, it's all just us kicking it. And I think that's why people love the show, because you could tell it's authentic.
Where did you guys have the best meal you've ever had? What country or city were you in?
Man, that's just one of those questions. It's like, I've had so many good meals, man. I can't even start to tell you one. I can't even give you a top 100, man. We ate good and continue to eat good. Like,
he was at the Whales Rib in Deerfield Beach.
That was number 101.
Yeah, I think so. What was the strangest place that you were surprised was good?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. We always expected it to be good. Like, the show was called Fuck That's Delicious because it wasn't Fear Factor. You know, it's not like we were eating crazy things. Like,
but you've never been to like Butte, Montana or anything like that.
Nah, but I'm at the point where I literally expect everywhere to have something good. You just have to look for it. And the way I do that is like, when I land somewhere, when I hop in a cab or an Uber, I ask the cab driver, you want to ask somebody from there that drives around? Like, because they know two things. One, they know like quick, good cab driver cuisine. And two, they know where they drop people off a lot, like to the Fire restaurant. So I've had cab drivers tell me like, oh, I like to eat here, here, and here. This is good for whatever ethnicity they are. You get good ethnic cuisine here. And then they'll be like, and then there's this place over here. I dropped off 12 people last week, so it has to be good. You know, so cab drivers are the key to, finding the good food. That's a cheat code right there.
That's the nugget from the show right there. That's the nugget.
Yeah.
And the last food question, then we'll get off the food. Would you say, if you had to pick one of like, is it Mediterranean? Is it I think it's Mediterranean. Like, what is your go-to? Like your comfort?
Honestly, there's just too many, man.
No, you gotta pick one. You said lamb, so I'm thinking Mediterranean.
I said lamb? No, I said lamb in terms of red meat. That's just not my favorite thing in general. Well, I still actually prefer things that used to fly or swim. You know, if it was once in the air or once underwater, that's my preference on what I want to eat. But I don't know, man. Like, I love Jamaican food. I love Dominican food. I love Indian food. Mediterranean, definitely. Like, I could go on. I love food, man. Shout out to food. Make some noise for food.
Yes.
Japanese food. Oh, man. I'm a young sushi snob.
Sushi snob, man, for sure. Unfortunately, you cannot get great sushi everywhere you go.
Nah. Where's your favorite sushi spot in South Florida?
So there's a lot of spots, but don't get caught up in like Sexy Fish in Miami. That's all nonsense. You'll get
bro. If I'm in Miami, I'm either going to Uchi or I'm going to Makoto.
Yeah, Makoto's amazing, and believe it or not, up in Palm Beach, if you go to like Bukan, some of the sushi he cranks out is top notch, man. Yeah.
Nah, I'll definitely try. Have you gone to Uchi?
I haven't been there. No.
I'm a fan. Like I originally had it in Texas, and I was hyped when I saw they opened one up in Wynwood, and I've been there a couple times. I mean, in the last year, I've probably been there 5-6 times.
Have you ever been to Buchan up in Palm Beach?
I haven't, but it's definitely next trip.
That's Clay Conley. He is a Baird Award winner.
No, I know who he is. I just haven't been there.
Yeah, he's my favorite chef. I've had him at the house. I went to college with the guy. Totally down to earth, but like one of the most creative and amazing chefs I've kind of run across down
Hungry
here.
as fuck. You guys need to.
I know. We're gonna do a 3-for-1 special on the Toro.
Yeah. No, and it's all eclectic food, so it's not necessarily a sushi joint, but I make. He's got a sushi restaurant. Well, he's got a sushi restaurant next door, and they're combined. And I make him get like the seared tuna, and he brings it over with the seared foie gras and like the mango chutney on top. It is fucking bomb, man. I mean, crazy.
100%.
This day when these two guys are cooking, this is going to be an epic night.
You guys are real like me. I want some like 6-piece nuggets and sweet and sour sauce right now. You guys,
I'm saying, man, tomorrow night is Olive Garden night for us.
No doubt.
Mayhem. Once I had these guys at the house, and Kev Law was like, "Yo, listen, I don't want to eat food that my food eats. No greens, nothing." He's like, "Just give me like meat," and I'm like, "I just don't cook that way, It's
Vegetation is everything.
Everything.
That's always part of the plan,
It was fun.
Do you ever have like a fuck it time where you're like, I'm just gonna slum and go to like Chili's or Applebee's or Olive? Like, do you ever say, all right, if there's nothing in the area that you are at, do you or you just say, I'd rather just not eat at all? Like,
honestly, I'd rather like no disrespect to Chili's or Applebee's, but like let's say that was the only option, I'd probably just like go to CVS and buy some cashews or something like.
No shit. You're that no go on it, huh?
I mean, on Chili's and Applebee's, not that I'm no go. I just don't have anything I love there. Like there's certain places that could make me break. Like maybe if there was a Pizzeria Uno, I'd wild out and get a, But Hooters, Hooters wings are cool on the go. You know what I mean? They need to take those slouch socks off the girls, though. It's not like 84 anymore, man. Those slouch socks are cool.
That shit's beat, man. That shit's beat.
When you're in a town and you want to like take in as much as possible, do you ever do bang bangs where you go from one restaurant to another?
Well, it sounds like my life.
Like you'll do 2 dinners, like just because like you're in the same vicinity of like 2 great restaurants.
I don't even know what one dinner is.
There we go.
This is like modern day all you can eat video here.
I was gonna say next time you come down here, which probably is gonna be the next few months, we should definitely make an effort to have a cook-off between you and Dre in the kitchen and throw down, because
I'm more of like let's just collaborate. I don't even like the battle.
Exactly.
Man.
There's no battle. Let's just have fun.
I don't mean to, it'd be like he'll be your Derringer, but in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Say no more. I'm with it.
So back to the music talk. When as your career continues to move forward and you're creating more and more material, and as we all get a little bit older, are you a guy who is able to really stay motivated to write all the time and keep banging out, writing lyrics and writing songs, or are you a person that I need to be in the mood and I need a fucking break, and then when I'm in the mood, I'm really gonna jam? What kind of songwriter are you?
Yeah, kind of like the second, I get into zones, man. I'm a very I don't know, I'm extremely focused, or I don't know, I have like an addictive personality. Like when I'm into something, I'm on 1,000, and then when I'm not, I'm chilling. Like I might not write around for 6 months, and then I might literally stay in the studio 2 months straight and do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I might not do any exercise, or I literally do 600 push-ups a day and walk 5-6 miles, and then I'll just fall off and not work out for 2 months. Like I'm crazy. I'll either save every penny I get or I'll blow everything. Like I'm a very extreme person. So I'm like that with music too. Like when I'm locked in, when I'm in album mode, it's like that's it. You know what I mean? Like food too. Like I said, like you say, I go back and forth. Like I'll be vegetarian for a year, and then I'll run through a whole family of lamb. Like
Yeah, I think it takes like you got to be really inspired, or it's just not happening, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sorry, I live a lot and I travel a lot and I do things and I'm just like involved in a lot and subjected to a lot, like all kind of things, like literally all walks of life, anything you could imagine. So it's like there's just little pieces of that, and like I take notes, I write lines, I jot situations, and then it's like I call them my lifelines. Like I start to write, and then if I get stumped, I just have a million things to like pick it back up, you know. So it's like I'm taking notes, like I'm living, or as I'm living life, I'm taking notes for the next album.
Yeah, that's gold.
Jot down Family of Lambs. It sounds like a really good future song track.
Going in this trajectory here. So here's a funny thing. So let's do like a little roulette on someone that you've never worked with and that is not a part of your camp. Who do you think that would land on?
I mean, who would I like it to land on? You know, roulette, you don't know.
Yeah, but kind of like...
Because I just left Vegas, and let me tell you something. You don't know what roulette, and I feel like they owe me some money, man.
Yeah, you always have to play like 2 steps ahead. Like what you're spinning, people are betting like 2 steps ahead. Now, I'm saying, just in general, just if there was someone that was outside of your typical camp, you can't bring up Muggs, you can't bring up Alchemist.
I'd love to work with RZA.
Really? Being interesting.
That'd be nice.
That'd be a good fit.
I'd love to work with Premier. You know, me and Premier have a good rapport. We're definitely cool for a number of years, but we never did a record together. Easy Mo B, man. I always like Easy Mo B, man.
Wow, that's a good one.
I think you mentioned him last time you were on the show.
Yeah.
He's the guy. He's the guy who never got enough accolades.
It's kind of left field answer too.
Well, if you think about it, he did a lot of the Biggie album. He did the best Pac album, Me Against the World. I mean, he's been.
He's the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. Who else? LP. That's another person who's my man. You know, LP, Company Flow, Run the Jewels. Like, I love L's production. I always did.
What was that documentary he was just in recently, Easy Mo B, and he was talking about how he would pick up Biggie and drive him around. Wasn't that?
I think it was a rhythm roulette, something like that.
Got it. I didn't see that, but he's a man. But yeah, I would say RZA Premier, LP, Easy Mo B, like those are some of my favorites, man.
Yeah, we showcased Times is Rough with Primo on this episode, and man, it's he can do anything still. I mean, guys.
Come on, Primo. I had a good night. I was actually in Miami, and I was just chilling, and then someone was like, "Yo, Premier's DJing around the corner," and I was at like one of my homie spots, and then I ended up going there, and it was a Premier DJ set. It was a good night. Kicking. That's the last time I saw him.
That was a small space too. Jay, where was that spot at? We were talking about.
I think it was in.
Was that Wynwood?
Yeah, it was in Wynwood.
Wynwood, yeah.
I forget what spot.
Yeah, you always seem to be posting up at Wynwood. Like that's your like comfort zone.
Nah, you know what it is? There's just, I know like a lot of people who have like spots over there and, restaurants. Shout out to my man Sven. My man Sven has Koyo Taco, 1-800-LUCKY, and, I'm just in that vicinity, man. My man Lex has Made in DR. Like, I just literally know a lot of people that have things over there. So, I pull up on the people I know.
You get into the graph scene at all?
I mean, come on.
Well, I mean,
come on, listen, man.
He just said he didn't even go to high school. He was pretty much tagging and bragging.
Whole other Google.
Yeah, but tagging to be like delinquent and tagging because you love that part of the culture. I mean,
no. I've gone all city.
That was an awful
I've gone all city on numerous occasions.
I love that. That's an element that is sorely missed, man. Love the greats, whether it's Scene, Tats Crew. It's an amazing art form.
Dre's question is like, do you like emceeing? When do you get into?
Like obviously now I'm not around as much, and I don't really put in work like that. But like at the moment, but I've done a thing or two, and I have a feeling before it's all said and done, I'm gonna, do a couple laps around the city again,
So, Mayhem, you like food?
Food's all right, Shout out to food.
Let me ask you this before we wrap it up, because you've given us plenty of your time. I know you're a huge lowhead. Like, I get, that is like first and foremost for you. Where would you rank the hockey fashion in hip hop among like, the better of the fashions that to come out the 90s? Is that up there in the, like the top 1, 2, 3? Well, not one.
I'll be keeping real. There's certain low items and low pieces that I always like, that I always treasure, that I always possess. But right now, I'd rather rock most hockey jerseys than any low item right now. Like where I'm at with it right now, yeah. I'd rather come through with like a Fire Rangers jersey or an Oilers jersey than like 90% of low items, because it's just like
Oilers.
It's just overdone, oversaturated, and I love it. And then like a lot of things I thought were gone forever got retroed, and it's such a tricky thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I love low, but it's not like my everyday go-to at this point, to be honest.
I would love for hockey jerseys to make a return. I always thought the hockey jerseys in the 90s was such a cool fashion.
Yeah, Smith & Wesson video.
Oh my! No, it was the.
You know what's crazy? I rocked that same jersey in the Over Gold video with Gunn, except I had the red one.
Blackhawks.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's probably the best of all hockey jerseys, and maybe the best sports logo of all time.
It's up there.
I'd like the old starter button downs to make a comeback real quick, just so I can wear my middle school wardrobe one more time.
Hey, for real, anything starter would be tight. And you know what else is dope? I have a couple of these, and they're highly underrated, and they're very valued for those who know. The champion football jerseys from the late 90s.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If you can find a champion football jersey.
Oh, those are the ones that have the champion logo right on the neck, at the tip of the neck, right?
Yeah,
I remember them.
I have 2 or 3 of them, and I'm never letting them go.
You still rocking that mock neck champion thing you used to wear back in the day, Wade?
No mock necks here, man. I can't fuck with a mock neck.
Mock neck.
All right, Black Vladimir is in stores now. It's streaming everywhere. If you haven't already copped it, go support Mayhem. Not just because he's a great dude, but because it's a great album. It's right up there with the Black Thought and Danger Mouse for me. It's one of the best albums of the year. He always puts out quality content consistently, and go support the man. MeyhemLauren.com is another spot you can go to.
Yep, and speaking of that, I'm sorry to cut you off. Just me and Darrington, we made a special. You want to hear it first here? We did a special color of the vinyl that we didn't even post on the site. We brought them just for tour, and they were on the verge of selling out. But as we all know, sometimes the postal system could fail us. And the last 4 shows, we didn't have any vinyl, so we're gonna sell a special color that wasn't even ever supposed to hit the website. We're gonna put the leftovers up there in a couple days. So if you didn't get a chance to get one, they've been sold out. You might have a second chance to get a unique color. MeyhemLauren.com.
And are you going to be anywhere in the next 2 to 3 weeks where people can check you out? Like any city that you're going to for sure that you're doing?
Honestly, I'm gonna be hidden somewhere finishing this Madlib album.
And that's another one, Matt. We didn't even talk about this. Matt, so give me the date, and you'll come back on the show then. But like, when do you think this Madlib album is going to come out?
Next year. I don't know when, but next year, 23.
First quarter, second quarter, the late 23.
I can't call it because we're in the middle of wrapping it up right now. And to be honest, we have so much work done. We are trying to break it down into volumes. We're going to do some EPs, a full LP. We got a lot of work. Like I have probably like 20-something songs done with the man that are cheaper. So we're figuring it out, but definitely next year.
Your next 5 years are basically set up. You got Madlib. You probably got about 6,000 tracks with Muggs.
I do. 100. I really do.
So, that's crazy to know that you're kind of set in stone. And that's
I'm jumping back in with Buck, jumping back in with Fraud. Me and Darren are doing Vladimir too. The game doesn't stop, man. We outside with that.
Nice.
All right, man. Yo, thank you again for this is the 4th time, and it'll be number 5 when you drop that album with Madlib. But let's do it sooner. Next time, I know we always say this, but next time you come to Florida, let's
definitely pull up. 100%.
And we'll go to Dre's Bukan place.
Yeah. I'm actually I'm in the middle of co-curating a big event for Art Basel.
Okay.
So Yeah, pull up. Maybe then we'll connect.
Let's do it, man. For sure.
Absolutely. Pleasure, for real. Yo, you're listening to Take It Personal with Mayhem, Black Vladimir Lauren. We in the building with Kevlar, Aaron, DJ 360, and Philip Flavor. Let's go!
Mayhem, don't forget Family of Lambs. That's the title of a track on your album. Family of Lambs.
Watch that shit show up, man.
Well, wait a
Watch
second.
it show up.
Wasn't there a slaughtered lamb in the West Village?
You don't need slaughtered in the title. Just Family of Lambs. It works. It's got a nice touch.
Make it seem like a nice touch, then I'm just on the cover.
Yeah, and then you slaughter them in the fucking song.
With a butcher's apron on.
Nice. Now it just became the album title.
Family of Lamb Chops.
Family of Lambs.
And there's the cover.
Well, I mean, did you have a song called like Chianti? Like, I mean, you could really go someplace with this, with like Silence of the Lambs. You know,
I can't, man. Action came in the game with Dr. Lecter. That's his realm.
I know.
That's his realm.
Right.
He owns that.
Yeah, that's right.
But Family of Lambs, when you do drop that, Kevin's gonna be smiling from ear to ear, knowing that he gave you that assist.
He's got two moments. That, and he was in the Red Man Source asking the rap band a question.
Yep.
All right, man. Yo, thanks again, and be in touch, and let me know when you get the book for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I just haven't been on that side of town. But again, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll catch up with everybody later, man. Thank you.
All right, thanks, man.
Peace, man.
See you, brother.
Man. Peace.
Hey, we hope you've enjoyed our Mayhem Lauren interview. But now, let's get back to the music. We've got brand new tracks from The Artifacts, AG, Murs, and Diamond D on deck.
Yeah. AKA Lorena Vici. Darren Genius. Yeah. Queens niggas on the come up. Swerving. You know my steez. Check. Yo. Beat the Sitchy. Forever crispy. Holding the pisty. Who out to get me? Gypsy. Agatha Christie. Misty. But never musty. My nigga, trust me. Live niggas love what I speak. You just a custy. Comfy where all the drugs be. I rock a rugby. Chickens chug me till they erupt me. It must be the luxury, the bubbly, the cocaine, the caviar. Qualified defending myself, it's like I passed the bar. I might drop 4 stacks in Petrosian. Addicted to the sturgeon like a surgeon shooting opium. Reopening shop, I might just be on your block. Put the drugs up in your building, now I made it a spot. What an intricate plot, what a devious thought. Once a nigga try to snitch, but he ain't make it to court. Facts, pie slicing, fly ice in all motion. Londell body and act, we all toasting, all grossing, all gaining, champagneing, fly framing, wood graining, spot claiming. Getting this loot true, shooters who shoot you. Niggas stand on line just to dress like I used to. Lauren. You stand on line like a good boy and get that retro. Try to look like me in high school, man. Yo. Black gloves, black mask, black burners. Welcome to the city I rep, we fast learners. We fast learners. Welcome to the city I rep, we fast learners. Gates with geometrical shapes, exceptional cakes. Hopping out H, y'all niggas be running in place. Running the place with a gun in my waist. We so different. Inspect my living room set, your hoe sniffing. Holding 3 9s, rocking designs with P-shines. On point like a steeplehead. Ain't no coming back, done, nigga, we keep you dead. Bitch. Yo. Black gloves, black mask, black burners. Welcome to the city I rap, we fast learners. We fast learners. Welcome to the city I rap, we fast learners. Black glove, black mask, black burners. Welcome to the city I rap, we fast learners. We fast learners. Welcome to the city I rap, we fast learners. Friend.
Turn me up some. The butcher coming, nigga. Black Soprano family. Yo, check this out though. Yo. We all heathens, the difference, nigga, I'm seasoned. So they gon' put my mic and my fork in the museum. Got a thing for shit that bling in Europeans. So I can't keep these IG models out of my DM. My little Spanish
Spanish broad, that's why I keep the bread here. That bitch moms think I play for the Redskins. She thinking I'm a step pops to her grandkids. I'm only stopping by because that's where the bands live. Prosper from endurance, for my pockets up from touring. That kind of dedication got me shopping for a foreign. Fuck dumping, I make the Glock sound like it's pouring. My little homie caught a knockdown cause it was boring. And everybody know me cause I always been dope. And don't nobody know you cause you always been broke. Name the last time I came around Yahweh and spoke. Cause I don't like y'all bitch ass niggas, it always been smoke. The butcher coming, nigga. Circles round niggas like it's 10 of me. We hustlers, y'all niggas suckers with snitch tendencies. I'm not as rich as I'm finna be. Came home with my third F and took over the strip willingly. And you know that we draw fast. Left the scene with the shells in the grocery store bag. Got a spot that's a hole in the wall, somewhere low with a broad. Nobody coming, so I know I can stash. That's real shit. All a drug dealer want is a couple stashes. In a 12-month frame, I made a couple classics. I put the money on myself, y'all niggas hustle backwards. Pops left and made me and bro a couple bastards. Broke down and had to yell to the Lord. I really slept in a cell on the floor. Stuck by your side, I can tell that's your dog. A real friend ain't afraid to tell you you wrong. Let's go.
Fuck over, we moving teams out. Clutching munch, flocking through the shit, we came to clean house. Back streets, black down from crown on my feet piece. Before I surrender, my heat will have to ski. Sweat trickling, nervous butterflies, what I've become. The vault combination cracker with a mighty gun. Black bags and handy gadgets. 3 minutes flat, we got the safe crack. No time to know how much it is, nigga just bag it. Can't front though, that was crazy cabbage. Got it now, let's be out. Quiet as possible, cause we can't chance it. Catwalking, stepping light on my feet until it's back to the whip. Make sure nobody witness how we did the shit. Graduating class of crooks. No evidence on how the stash was took. Like a page taken from a master's book. Focus on the road to freedom and paper. Indeed it was a caper. Scene 1, we won up. Salam alaikum.
I love you.
Scene 2.
I really do.
Dice game shaking, I'm nondescript. Eagle eye away from the crowd. I'm dressed down on some bummy shit. Crusty corners, I'm hungry, expression is parched. And if I hit this, I'm destined to charge. I'm testing my heart, my Smith & Wesson will spark. If any one of these millennial marks is even sneeze, I'm letting off. It's a 50G bet, and I'm a 50G threat. Won't stop until I got Mr. T's neck. I got the drop, time to put it in action. Allah willing, it's no distraction. Cause we don't wanna have to have a flattening. Stumbled on them like a smoker. Y'all know what it is. Don't make it seem, just walk away before I fucking soak you. Pointing my pistol at the crowd. Don't make it a homicide, leave the money on the ground. Few chains broke from niggas trying to do the Usain Bolt. Shots rang a block away, God, a few came close. I got ghosts.
Hey yo, check it out. This is Planet Asia Medallions. Y'all checking out that Full of Flavor mixtape. Yeah, dig.
Like money up in here, you know what I mean? Got the Ralph Lauren suit, ties, you know what I'm saying? Chain, all kind of flavors. Yeah. Sunday school type shit. Pianos, the whole vibe is Easter Sunday. Pastel paragraphs, powder pink button up, fresh cut, rose gold king tut. The ambiance is so Planet Asia, it's amazing how I came up writing for freedom. Word to common, these record label demons I don't like when I see them. This is PA for president, overthrowing rappers with the black vote. Louisiana classic fried bread mix. Rhymes is heaven sent, as it is above, it is below. And that there should sum it up and settle it. I'm drowning out your sound if the style trendy. This what happens when you mix music with alchemy. Here's the kicker, I'm labeled as conscious, it's true. But don't leave out the firearms and liquor, it's a sign of trauma. The way I daydream about the violence, heavy on the brain, thoughts gave the body the itis. Not a pirate, fly tyrant, pure fire. You couldn't put it out with a fire hydrant. Ring the alarm, sound the sirens. What's the science? Getting to this paper or fucking crying? The iron concealed is how I'm posted. Foreigns on the coast of the ocean is my promotion. The Cali Don sent Cal Ferrell, rocking baby shoe apparel. The first to have an Asiatic Christmas carol. Oh, say, can you see? The G.O.D. ain't nobody fucking with he. Seen in heard everywhere, so miss me with the mystery, cause all of y'all my seeds like Spain and Sicily, more to come. Shot you with the gorgeous gun, swords of blood, feel like it's the Lord above, but nope. It's the true and living righteous ruler. My shine so bright, I can light the moon up, and that's from noon up. You just a junior. I'm classic like a shell-toed puma, the type to have a pretty young thing and a cougar to ravish. Other than that, the god is laid back cooling. This is not to be taken lightly. To witness a unicorn is lightning striking. You heard what I said? To witness a unicorn is lightning striking. It's that one take shit, man. You heard? PA all day, medallions, gold chain general, man solution. Powerful you all are. Feel me? Peace to Cyrock. All day. Shout out to Soul Messiah. They don't get no more fire.
What up, though? This is Slug from Atmosphere, and right now you're checking out Take It Personal with my people, Philip Flavor, Kevlar, DJ 360, and the one they call Aaron Wade. Word up, word up, word up.
I tighten up my laces and focus on my breathing. It's like I'm meditating, I'm just floating on the ceiling. But once I felt the introduction of the sequence, the energy remembers me, it welcomes me, it squeezes. Gotta ease the mind of any kind of grievance, unless it motivates to help me try to find the reasons. Otherwise, potentially could trap you, now you sealed in, and ain't no traffic happening if we don't make the wheels spin. Did my stretches before I started reaching, got out of my feelings so I could process my healing. I was raised in a village of Vikings and thieves, and I'm still most ill when I'm rhyming and stealing. There's no pitch to miss once you've missed a few seasons. I miss museums like I miss New Zealand. I'm freezing, still getting little to no sleep, but still got dreams to follow, still scheming.
The flow be so immaculate, afraid of us. You know this ain't a game to us. Feeling my groove, my jigger jigger, making you bounce, bounce, bounce. My jigger jigger, making you bounce, bounce, bounce.
Red flags, run a whole red bag, loose screw. I do run through the hell half. Cast spells that spell death for smelled rats. The well-checkered past, smell a cigarette ash. Green mold and week-old coffee on the treasure map. And chart terror with no available medevac. I spark terror in the heart of any paragon. Say cheese, have a Dwayne Reed in my carry-on. Hit the party part, spirit from the pantheon. His Camry drawn crop circles on your fancy lawn. And handle like I would a man of war ran ashore. Shores, you motherfuckers are candy corn whammy. I play as a purveyor of the good stuff. Who's what? Sugar hella sugar pills, choose one. Scuffed shoes, one man, earth, moon, sun. Zodiac zoo moving through his goosebumps.
The flow be so immaculate, afraid of us. You know this ain't a game to us. Feeling my groove, my jigger jigger, making you bounce, bounce, bounce. My jigger jigger, making you bounce, bounce.
I heard a lot of critics wanna leave my name out of the best running, but I'll never take the same route twice, and they can't figure out my patterns or routine. I just might be Jackie Joyner, making laps around your team, but my tactics are extreme. God incarnate, give them hell just for the hobby of it. Think you measure up to this degree, and heat you to love it. Future matriarch, drop a bar, elevate the art. You looking for quality, I'm like Abu Dhabi, I got you covered. A work in progress, but every project liable to finish you. Diabolic at the gig with pockets in the interview. Any one of my lines is up for the task of hip-hop quotable, and trust me, got a talent pool is plentiful. Resources abundant, keep that pressure on them heavy. The G-force can be blacking out on every track I bury. My character rock steady, but characteristics vary. Build and go from low shopper harvest to a pot to carry them. Either I'm off of blood or I'm dispensing this medicine. Currently I'm like is ahead of all you Edisons. I saw more than 2020 would allow, cause I'm more than just a visionary. My insight is great clarity. Got my talents gripped on the rhythm and the bounce. Every track that I devour and spit out from my jawline. I don't hold my tongue, I stole my drum. And when it's optimum, get busy, then I doubt some. Went from broke to baroque era, Jews guarding. And the glow sun kiss character is too godly. Roll bands of heavy metals on my fingers, crew Marley. About to wrap my hands around what I am overdue. Shortly,
the flow be so immaculate, afraid of us. You know this ain't a game to us. Feeling my groove, my jigger jigger, making you bounce, bounce, bounce. My jigger jigger, making you bounce, bounce, bounce. And you out. And you out. And you out. The new shit. Rockin' you out. Rockin' you out. Rockin' you out.
Hey, this is Sanko for representing Fort Wayne. And when I'm not brushing my shoes with DD7 paste, you find me listening to Take It Personal Radio. bolt to the side of this. Aftershock psychiatrist, zigzag back with a flag assist. Comb it a dunk and a drive it hits. 95 was the year that it dropped. Try me why you're appearing lost. Appear in a box made out of pine. Thunderous dunk with your battle line. Sonic boom that is pounding ears. Cats let the shock with the sound appears. First the denial, now the tears. Tears, drown of fears. We're here, reppin' that Reebok kicks. Reason onto the treetops pure. Dope, the game no detox breed. Stop, check that kiosk.
Kamikaze to jump in. 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 Kamikaze to jump in.
We've got something you don't. It's called Hop, so we send your crew home. Revenue shown on the highlight reel. Blister, hi-fi deal. Even the gloves to the back like damn. Giving me dap like that's my man. Damn, right, amplified. Slam with the drive of the man tonight. Tail ride nasty, emancipied. Not Maryland embarrassed with hands up high. Black and white, the nightmare zebra. Hanging for the rim, baby, we get teed up. Roll with the Mobius crew and you. Try to get a stop that's a no can do. Target a spot that you try to stop me. Hexalite here was for real to bomb B.
Kamikaze to jump in. 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 Kamikaze to jump in.
Baby girl, have faith in a nigga without a job and let a nigga stay at your place. Play it for your friends when I drop a mixtape. Both of us will win if I get a big break. Broke nigga dick, baby, had a long day. Tryna get rich by a dose.
Ain't gonna bother, baby, just be honest. Don't be trying to play me, I'm an artist, baby, I'm an artist, baby, I'm an artist. I've been trying to make it, I'm a grind, I'm taking what is mine, I'm racing with the time.
I've been trying to make it, and my heart is making it a promise, chasing with my heart in it. I just gotta make it to the stars, a spaceship or a rocket, painting, I'm an artist. I'm just trying to make it, I'm an artist. I just gotta make it. Just alone and cold and scared, but I don't even feel a thing no more. I set my goals and will you be there? Everybody wanna come and hang with the stars. Pinky ring chain, bling bling in the cars. 100 miles an hour on the way to Liar. You don't even believe in Jesus, wearing Christian DR. You crazy on the Twitter, who we need for PR? You out of control, POWER. Went to the head and now you doing bodily harm. On a mess and nobody won't say it because they scared to lose a gig. But yeah, you wanna be J, kid. I used to wanna be Jay. I used to wanna be Wayne. I used to wanna be Kanye and Andre 3K. And now my homegirls wanted to be Beyonce. Can you play my telephone? Well, shit, I was just looking for a deal. Working so hard, had to sharpen my skills. Work with my dog, still sharpen my skills. Still in an apartment, still in and starving. Fast forward, I'm in a building with stars. And I got a yachty car, you got stars in the ceiling. Pause for a minute. Gotta know the difference in the stars and the gimmicks. Are you really in it for the arts or the image? Do you really live it in your heart and spirit? Is part of all you are. And all you isn't. Trust your vision. Just alone.
Trust your vision.
And scared. But I don't even feel a thing no more. I set my goals and I'm prepared. We'll be there.
And now, a word from my ancestors.
Man, I like these new slaves.
The chain hanging, bling swinging, back breaking, but it's gleaming. Problem posture, double cup leaning, slide, slouching, tiger pimping, dragging on swagger. VVS is very vertebrae, snapping, lights flashing. A manicured appearance, concealing the shattered spirit. Jim sneering out the paradox prism. The palace as the prison. Retail religion, red carpet constriction. Freedom is the fiction. Is nigga race specific? Is race really existing? Make it the bag, you tripping. Go ahead, partner, hit this, sip this. Wish list, hit list, top 10 shit list, bitch list, trick list, playmate, playboy, flip side, same coin, big fun, but no joy. Yuck, oh boy, hot girls, cold hearts, tax man like the Taliban and ISIS. No relation to class of Osiris, kissing cousin to the climate. Gas prices, killer climate. Yikes, sucker mean mugging who the nicest. I promise death notice what they life is. They tap in, they tap out like a tabloid typist. They touch too tiny to the titan. Y'all S double lion, conquering lion, not the liar. Seek the garden, flee the fire.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, this is open mic people. If you listen to this, you're taking it personal. This is Jason Claus. This is DJ 360. This is Kevlar. Watch the announcer. We all in here. I'm Open Mike Eagle. Take it personal.
Welcome, this is Crazy Ziggy Stereo Emporium. Come on in, we're
catch you up on the space station. My brain's heavy, can break pavements. Send invoices to make payments. Are you enjoying your vacation? The news story is late breaking. A pro tip, this is 40. That old shit, I miss it sorely. I wrote sick but kicked it poorly. I'm the brick and mortar Rick and Morty. I'm a different sort of normie. Torch, they didn't try to warn me. Old rage is the best feeling. The rotation is west leaning. Behind all smokers, the vote raising the debt ceiling. The whole nation is stress filming. That old face is a death feeling. I'm daydreaming of the golden ages. I'm day drinking out in Copenhagen, making a living out of broken language. Part in the soul, I'm motivated. Trying to hold the control is overrated. This old fragrance choking the whole situation.
With the auto reverse, we got Sansui, hi-fi shelf system, dual tape deck. With the auto reverse, sports Walkman, bright yellow waterproof, base boost.
Okay, no-known syndrome, explain why his heart scan's shaped like a wishbone. Grab half, back away in slow-mo, snap, crack, matter of fact, give them both the back of rack and rat of gas. Daddy got a brand new plan for the Rambos hint. There's only one ampule antidote. But don't disappear without a ransom note. Meet him at the Dunkin', bring a dozen Michelangelos. Pronto, ace love a cold, harsh winter over cozy underglowing in a dark star stickers on a ceiling. Feel the bargain bin, Charles Dickens. My dinner go, grandma, what large slippers. It doesn't count unless you eat the heart. Same goes for the trope of a sleeping guard. Even the guy yelling, make room, I know CPR. Agree, that's gonna leave a mark. Mark.
With the auto reverse, realistic 6 CD changer, 2-way speakers. With the auto reverse, sound design, alarm clock, radio, dual tuner. With the auto reverse.
Escape from the overseers. I finessed it like Mamma Mia. I confess like Bahamadia. I play the wall like a special titan. I ain't a wizard, but I wrestle like them. The only wand I know detects metal items. That's a lie, I know hella spells. Heard them enough to tell them well. Fucking OMG, LOL.
Yeah. If it's real, then do tell. I shoot you the facts, Bill Butel. Right. Soon as you get jammed up, you tell. Snitch. I call you KY, cause you gel. Arms and limbs hauled off. Fighting for your life in the ambulance hauled off. I'm up in the penthouse at the Waldorf. Right. Everything is wonderful. Paul Orndorff. Hell of a run. Pride I'm touring. Wrapped in the finest linen. Shroud of touring. Fan base solid from the crowd I'm luring. That's right. Anything you touch smells loud of urine. Stink. You out frontin' with your boys tonight. Come on. Fake Rolexes and moissanite. Ladies say the drip is ill. My voice is right. Pad is crazy. Spectre Rolls Royce is tight. Let's go.
I'm outside with the fighters and exciters. You run with the smiters and the biters. In the midst of igniters and gunfighters. You and Court being sued by copywriters. We are not the same. Nope. Benjamin Grimm, he is not the lame. No tolerance, he is not the game. Too focused on the picture and not the frame. Clown, but that's how mobsters roll. Speak on your death over lobster roll. Fuck with an imposter hole. I'm out dancing with wolves like Kevin Costner's role. That's right. I got the hook up rush par. Coca leaf paste beds cook up thus far. Plaques on the wall, platinum plus par. So any sign of a slight, we must spar. To each his own. Flow is titanium, the speech is chrome. I learned in the streets where the leeches roam. It's a mess when them weather bees reach your dome. The Crusade of Joe Sample. The March of Dimes, no trample. No, keep the heat on deck, I'm so ample. They all wanna know what the fuck did Joe sample. High life, low key, 1942, thermometer, no key. I'm a guard like low key. You niggas couldn't do 6 months in the pokey. Nope. The prime team miss. My LP is what you find in a fiend's fist. Shorty was fine with a mean kiss. And love the way I end every rhyme with a mean twist. Halal meal over kosher. Salmon from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Skirt around the city in that Nova Roadster. I tell you the rest, but it's no disclosure. None of your business, that's why they hate you, D. Cause all you do is serve niggas like a maitre d'. The 101, they can't duplicate your B. Stand at ease, it's not in your nature, B. No, you niggas wanna twist me likely. Mad cause I pop shit in crispy Nikes. Black wire cells, wispy psyche. I show you my back, you would diss politely.
I creep like a Tino
Let it fly.
I creep like a no doubt the man said. No doubt the man said. I creep.
Sissy, stay check, don't get carried away. Sissy, SpaceX. I don't jump for no pissy paycheck. I'm definitely somebody prissy may check. Exhale, breathe the green. I run all the red lights, Steve McQueen. Keep all the bullshit, leave the green. Sound advice you need to achieve the dream. Let's go. To class me, it'll take more drive. I'm in the shy on Superior and Lakeshore Drive. Only a king inspires to make more strive. Your man nice on the mic, but I'm way more alive. Big D with the gab that's ubiquitous. You need a brand you can trust, fuck it, stick with us. Dick riders who would never talk slick to us. Never. Be keenly aware of whose dick you trust. Self-made, never hung on no sack. Soaked up the game, but I hung on no back. The new coupe has shorty sprung on no cap. Let's get something straight, tongue on all that. Or brung on all that, the steez in the gift. Smelling like wood, breeze in the whiff. Music loud, we smoke trees in the lift. Yayo flow, take a freeze and a sniff.
Yo, what's up? This is Diamond D representing Digging in the Crates right here on Take It Personal Radio.
Yo, check it out. It's the infamous Buck Wild from the world famous Digging in the Crates crew. And you're checking out Take It Personal Radio. And you heard? Peace.
Take in consideration, obliterate rappers and frequentation. Basement invasion, aided by sequence placement. Faded by coup persuasion, flavored with flavor cadence. Made it in minutes in time, baited for kids that waited. We underneath underground, slated as underrated. Inflated, buzzing, we bucking like weapons calibrated. 90 sound embedded, we fetish that drum. Rump a pump, pump of a gun, dumping punish your fun. What you call heat, we call trash. Slashing without a mask. Rapping till out of gas, happen to get the crowd to spaz. Masters of my craft, artifacts, elements. 5, keep it alive, provide pride messaging. Cherries, veterans, purpose, perfection, not medicine. Live sessions, we streaming and teaming for the crediting. Our bar job, core stars, red carpeted. Trash talking in person, determined to be marvelous.
I flow vengeance, quote the dope sentence.
Cause yo, my shit's legit, and as a lyricist, I'm hit, built to compete. Killing with the beat. Rough enough to make the whole fucking ground. Quality, fire MC, typical Jersey.
Each step is intricate, I rap magnificent.
But I keep it Gilla Gorilla, swinging like orangutans. Come on and get down with that artifact sound. I do features that eat through speakers. On weekend and freaks, 2 teachers. Sleep with the divas, old school, Easter fresh bomber, triple fat, used to sheepskin with quiches. Benetton, upper echelon, dope as fresh as Esteban. For your ass with shit thick as the glass in Chinese restaurants. I call you out like a telethon with the most serious verses since Godzilla fought Megalon. Check for my PNC, NCL like the Mechadon. Turn up like the volume in the boom box when I record's on. For real, still can't feel no peer pressure even with the extra arm. Something must be wrong. I go hard on yellow stars with a purple heart for Lucky Charms. If you roll up, hold up, I smoke you out until the dusty gone. And how you biggin' my music up in this bad boy for the record like a puffy song.
I flow vengeance, quote the dope sentence.
Cause yo, my shit's legit, and as a lyricist, I'm hit, built to compete. Killing with the beat. Rough enough to make the whole fucking ground. Quality, fire MC, typical Jersey.
Each step is intricate, I rap magnificent.
But I keep it Gilla Gorilla, swinging like orangutans. Come on and get down with that artifact sound. Cut through tension and plug it, slug it, they cause a ruckus. System debugging and rugged, toughin' and mean mugging. Trenches tugging, reluctant, stubborn, bustin' discovered. In 94, we'll report, usher and Jersey crushing. Like back to theaters, we clear evidence and refreshing. Building aggression, renowned in a round of a second. Mind checking, invite lessons, right in depression. Still maneuver like rookies to keep the hunger setting. Clearly an artist till I'm dearly departed. You'll hear me regardless. Rock if you feel it or not. People garbage. It's hard to be modest, honest. I promise I take it there like I shoplift. Pop is killed it like fried fish. Should have been paid. I managed like Ruben Kincaid. Depart rich family since back in the days. Now I got groupies calling me the Black Danny Bonaducci. Freaks seduce me and feed me rubies. I keep it Gucci.
Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Fresh out the back to now I'm back on the street. Backpack blazing and I'm packing that heat. My best scar, way stronger than the Death Star. Preacher in prison in the booth. How I bless bars, mom spaghetti western. Gravy all on your shirt. Was mobbing, now you sobbing like a baby cause it hurt. Hard to the core like frozen lasagna. G's moving silence like a school of piranha. Call your mama, tell her I'm coming and to fix me up a plate. I'ma see her in my Sunday's best at your wake.
On my rolling bishop, I'ma hug and kiss it and salute you in your casket like a soldier on a mission. I do it for the bounty, for the money, for the rep. You die for nothing, a crash dummy for your set. No regrets, sweet memories. I specialize in ego disassembly. Special eyes and my sons, they resemble me. Writing and recording, so they have this to remember me. Energy manifested, success when I'm obsessed with. Failure's just a lesson on the path that's called progression. Perfection unattained, for 30 summers trained. Hotter than the suns of Tatooine, I spit a ton of flame. Running game like Twitch. Shout out the purple team, the stream made me rich. Invested wisely, the blessings don't surprise me. The chat stays lively, so the stats stay rising. Enterprising, riding in an SS 9-6 Impala. What I'm buying with my next check. Classic is as classic does. Never had a massive buzz since the late 90s. Me and my crew been packing clubs. Must be a demon to be selling out arenas. And I've never been into selling out for any reason. Even in the Sarlacc pit, I'm never giving up. Pull out the heat and put it all up in your guts. Left for dead, gone but not forgotten. Underground for 30-something years, I've been plotting. Emerge with the new vibe, member of a new tribe. Story of the Holy Land, remember that there's two sides. Who was here first? The truth is in the verse. Travel through the stars, but my roots is in the earth. Germinate the seeds, exterminate the weeds. In hopes we break the cycle of eternal hate and greed. I need to pause and tell y'all a quick joke. Okay. What's the difference between a father of 3 boys and Tatooine? You see, the father of 3 has 3 sons, and Tatooine, it only has 2. You get it? Our dad jokes even funny to the fatherless. The emptiness my father left is obvious and ominous. Omnibus of issues all related to the head of my family being decapitated. Bleeding couldn't be staunched, a failure to launch. The prayers of my youth being held in a conch. Released in these raps, reckless and well written. Hard to walk the righteous road when the trail has been hidden. Forbidden fruits of my forefathers' knowledge. Generational education don't exist in college. Libraries with scriptures and scrolls from the prophets. Memorize the notes of the mystics and Gnostics. A spell is just a speech spoken from one spirit. Heavy as the heart of a hut when you hear it.
What up, though? This is Merce, and you're listening on Take It Personal Radio with the homies Jason Gloss, Kevlar, and DJ 360. I feel like I should like a West Side or something like that, but we don't really do that. I was like an exaggeration, but yeah, West Coast. What's up?
Yeah, y'all.
Leaning on a cane like a cane in a drug gang. I'm like Big Daddy Kane. I've been getting off that soft white long before shorties was rocking off white. Watercolor ice, I call it Walter White. Walk with me like a dog might. I got 44 bulldogs, you ain't got a dog in the fight. So many Cardis all thought I was cross-eyed. You better off just letting sleeping dogs lie. Thought he was on that lie, what he tweaking off? Doggy, that's more than a Chiba high. Every bitch wearing cheetah ain't a cheetah, and you ain't a boss till you take a loss, that's a loss leader. Picked off your leader, blood, I heard he lost a leader. And tossing Nina out the Porsche 2-seater. Shit different, they just in it for clout. A nigga lit now, can't just be giving dick out. You know the in and outs, they want dinner, we get them in and out. And shorty want a child, but I'm only interested in her mouth. It's always the ones you love fucking the most. Stunting your growth, can't get comfortable enough to unbutton your coat. That go from straight up hoes to fake woke. I'm no dating coach, I don't fly on a plane of coach. Y'all don't know me. I might pull out the coyote in Wyoming. Supply the homies with that rock, John Bon Jovi. And when I drop, I better only see fire emojis. Lil' Brody, this poetry be for riders only. Just know I'm not putting mileage on my Briones. I'm with the drama, conflict, diamonds inside the rollie. The Bible won't be the only thing holy.
I peel my face off, it revealed the same face. My demise always a day late. Classic battle like eagle versus snake, dragon versus leopard. Cannons blasting out the Lexus with the left hand. Made him flip like Suni Lee. lights sooner with the Hanzo. Threw olive oil on the shit. Told the bitch, mind you, they don't got this at the diner. For 40 lifetimes I remember. I've arrived the second day of December. Where the wind cries Mary, played by Jimmy on the fender. Safari snorkel on the white Defender. Enter water easy, let the engine breathe. Should I let it slide? Choke you to sleep using the geese sleeve until you make feces. Then I dance off the scene like Chris Breezy. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to have a night like Kiss at the Garden. We rockin' Timbs, no Doc Martens. Dr. Black Vladimir, I beg your pardon. Nowadays, your boy looking like a motherfucking stegosaurus. Yeah. Great.
Shit, my nigga. It's that shit right here. Now we do. Let me get some of that drink. What you got in that bag, nigga? Allow me to emote. Yeah. Go spit some of that shit, Pete. I know you want what's mine, get your own shit. I know you want my wife, get your own bitch. You hear? Get your own, you heard? Sex, drugs, and money, but music come first. Without having these beats, I would be lost. I can't write greatness to production that's garbage, cold-hearted. I'm like, please get away from me. I don't want your bum life rubbing off on me. I'm picky than a female, I choose like a whore. I don't settle for less, fuck that, I want more. I'm the best rapper alive, them niggas lied to you. I decide who not to flip on and let them do their numbers. Yeah, come check my eyes out, come see, give my power a test. I had you running naked in the street. What's beef? These niggas is cute. Puppy shit, talking that gang bang shit. I shoot first dumb nigga with a light bulb over his head. You rather follow suit and get your money instead. I'm well-rounded, I'm not stuck on one thing. My painful life is very humbling, but I'm well-rounded. See that being known on my cocky shit? Bitch, you could kick stones, I ain't pressed for love. I try really hard, but it's a two-way street. You ain't giving back, I'm gone.
I break bread, ribs, $100 bills, pill on the cotties and other four wheels. Write a book full of medicine and generate meals. Tour the album, only for more sales. I break bread, ribs, $100 bills, pill on the cotties and other four wheels. Write a book full of medicine and generate meals. Tour the album, only for more sales.
I'm trying to live my life in peace and harmony. The opposite of Andrew Lloyd, drama free. But some of y'all be trying to play games constantly. But I recognize the shook ones, that's word to Prodigy. For sucker shit awards, y'all be first nominee. But quick to beat your chest and scream out, I'm a G. Where your loyalty lie and where your honor be. On everything, I swear y'all niggas is comedy. My peeps often, sleepwalking, no sheep walking. Reporting, alright nigga, keep talking. Vibes getting toxic cause y'all wanna pop shit. Trying to keep a nigga out the door but I'm a locksmith. It's sad to see that y'all can't remain stable. Acting like we ain't able to eat at the same table. They y'all tripping like that bag ain't big enough. But the AR-15, that mag big enough.
I break bread, ribs, $100 bills, pill on the cotties and other four wheels. Write a book full of medicine and generate meals. Tour the album, only for more sales. We used to catch those on the block with krills. Now it's paid shows, promoters post up bills. Sign deals only if the math is real. If we can't match numbers, then you can't have the head nigga in charge of shit. Live nigga rhymes artists, pardon. P-Dub shines regardless, remorseless. Haunt niggas like poltergeist. My advice for a kid like that is think twice before you move on it. Put jewels on it, who want it? Loose niggas make the news when we start forming. Snatch stripes off of niggas' uniforms often. Doing the bad shit though, your way out your jurisdiction. Why niggas bullshit on the grill? I don't fuck around, Dunny. It's most real. I keep it thorough, nigga. Yo, let me back up for him. Let me back up. Yo.
You see, the way I lay it down is a walk about it. And I've been doing it this way since you could talk about it. You see, the way I lay it down is a walk about it.
Now I was born a rook off the hook, that's why flavor be found. Off the ground, said I take it, tell you straight up and down. Work with cats on that square, every block up for grabs. See them slide up on the side of them and share 40 maps. Built to slay, they just chip away, strictly demolition. On attack till it crack, they position, opposition, opportunity exposed. Press the bishop to flight. Worth the hassle, made them castle, took what's left of the night. Scrambling to readjust the borders that exist. Before morning, your morning pawns, the simple things we miss. You're sweet again, you miss.
No mystery, your master's for the taking. You're shaking, cause even if you're cool, you get hit. Imperative, you're not forever loyal to commitment. And not for fair flag, nah, cause that's not tantamount. Protect labors of love, respecting what our stands about. We coming up through the ranks till we master the board. Learn that I define my queen upon this world, I'm a lord. Upon this fact, I'm assured. But let's get back to the board, cause in war, you're more than stifled without rifle or sword. It takes proper preparation, propagation, elevation, opportunity to grow, to have the strength to face a nation and strife. It's kind of patient with demands which you break. If I had to sum it up in one word, checkmate.
You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. And I've been doing it this way since you could talk about it. You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. So come on, crowd around it. I'm glad you found it. You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. And I've been doing it this way since you could talk about it. You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. So come on, crowd around it. Let's see you shout it.
We lay it down, same way we do the missus. Spoil you beats with flowers and kisses. It's business, married to the music, loyal, no mistress. Left my DNA in the culture. For instance, Aura Pro Nobis with no notice. She overwhelmed by temptation with no Otis. Yeah, we plan to kill a pussy with no motive. Love on both coasts. My environment is so hopeless. Hard to stay in school when the rent due. And my thoughts on instrumental make me intercontinental. In other words, I'm on your mental. Yeah, I'm giant and I'm gentle and I bagged it in the rental. There's a walk about it. The reason that they talk about it. Stay in your lane for your body have chalk around it. Lay it down since the days of loose leaf. When I worked at Mickey D's, I was the crew chief. Then became legends, magnetic like Kool Keith. And all it took me was 2 weeks. The black sheep and the runaway slave displayed murder on our rap sheet. We've been running for days.
You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. And I've been doing it this way since you could talk about it. You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. So come on, crowd around it. I'm glad you found it. You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. And I've been doing it this way since you could talk about it. You see the way I lay it down, is a walk about it. So come on, crowd around it. Let's see you shout it.
I pen elaborate on paper, immaculate reputation. My jacket official like Jeff Hamilton. You can feel difference in character. The genuine article exceeds revisionist narrative. Isn't factual, I intend to be accurate. Money talks, many rap lyrics are counterfeit. I've been through challenges, I reminisce and feel blessed. My son never lived like this. He's oblivious to predicaments I've experienced. Justice hits different when you're innocent. And see how disingenuous the system is giving excessive sentences to the true and living. Existing is different, possibilities limitless, opportunities given when ambition and discipline enhance potential to transition into the realm of greatness. Dedication prepared for you. Every day's a challenge. In the maze, you gotta break the pattern to make it past ungrateful hands. Block blessings to grasp what they'll never have is respect and essential quality of a man. My characteristics are that of a dealer who had the potential to transition into an artist that actually lives what he raps. Rare credentials, not many share same views through different lenses aren't always clear. I seen hustlers, self-indulgent, hallway stairs spiral out of control. Regrettably, that's the life they chose, but couldn't escape the tighten and hold. Open my eyes so I never put white in my nose. To each his own, we all addicted. Whether substance or riches, if you want more when you get it, what's the difference between insatiable and unfulfillment? Desire turns against you if you can't find contentment.
Wonder of the world, Andre the Champ.
Mama told me go, cause she know she couldn't hold me back. I've been a monster since she told me that. And why y'all niggas fuck with 12 like the Zodiac? I'm out the way, play the mountains where I'm mostly at. You can't describe me cause we undefined. Yeah, our names on the same list, but mine's is underlined. We designed to take a fall while you fall back.
Yeah, we destined. So when I miss my calling, I call back. I murdered a melody in the booth, wearing all black. New York on my ball cap, it's gross. When I start to roast like before tax, I'm offshore. A penny for your thoughts, of course, I cost more. Ask niggas in Warsaw, I'm all for. Why you fall short? Overachiever, smoking some reefer. Make a Mona Lisa, then release her. Cause I'm reaching a hot spot, and I got her legs jumping like hopscotch. I want the pain and the glory that come with that. Once we triumph, we done with that. I want the love, the bond, and the daughter that come with that. This for life, we never done with that. We never done with that. Never. Only way I sever if you fall under pressure. We like Da Vinci with the code to the treasure. Inception to the stretcher. Name ring forever. Stop complaining, all the crying is draining. I'm the art form inside of a painting. I'm the bastard. Became a master from training. I'm a hazard to actors that pretend to be rappers. Wanna cross me like pastors. Everything backwards. I'm the taste of ambrosia. Open up your head to give you closure. Because you got the strap don't mean you shoot when you poster. Heard you had the heat when they rolled up. You froze up, hold up. You know what? I ain't even mad at you. We never thought you was a body snatcher, but I thought you would tell. Somewhere inside of a cell, you the type to pray to God while you dying in hell. All from lying to self. You built like a house of cards, fall when the wind blow. Eddie Winslow, fumble in the end zone. You move like him, so don't ever try to bump heads with my kinfolk. Chances are slim, no. I want the pain and the glory that come with that. Once we triumph, I'm done with that. I want the love, the bond, and the daughter that come with that. This for life, we never done with that. We never done with that. Never. Only way I sever if you fall under pressure. We like Da Vinci with the code to the treasure. Inception to the stretcher. Name ring forever.
Hey, yo. Hey yo, just on Voshaw looking like Billy Hoyd. Alice made a marble in the kitchen, we was bagging board. Destroy, rebuild, we ill. Still keep the toy on paper. Told my P.O. chill, we build. Both coasts got a condo. Feed water, oil, and fish. He got a combo. My nigga got hit with 20, he did his time, no. Nigga, don't get out of line, I got my 9 on. Looking like Mike on the dream team. Sid Vicious flipping on me, Gene. In my cell phone, red ring. He 2 cells over, catch him when he popped the locks. Croc match lane loafers, he soaking. Green's got blood on the scene, he violated. Came back to do another 15, I mean.
Yo,
Came back to do another 15, I mean.
got the vest on with the crest on, who put the best on? Londell Lorenovich, son, don't get your chest on. Me and P. Shines in the whip, fully equipped. 16 shots in the clip, playing the strip. 6 pounds of gold, that's divided by 2. Gold Breitling on my wrist, y'all niggas riding like who? More bread than I can count, more kicks than I can wear. More haters than ever, but fuck it, why would I care? We used to go to Sin City, get the casket out. It's not a funeral, my niggas took the faster route. Swerving like we swimming, silk and crushed linen. Natural wine drinking, refined, I'm just living. It's the fact that I'm a world traveling gold medalist. Your team holds weight, that's great, but we the heaviest. Live lawless, exemplify gorgeous. My whole team holding torches and Air Forces. BQE connection, we spitting dime raps. 35 strippers, name Bella in my contacts. Treat me like an OG, but I'm younger than you think. Might have seen me with some money, getting niggas rocking mink. The gold came from Ghana, the musk came from Egypt. The coke from the Cubans got me floating like a sea ship. Palm heats, dipping like palm freaks on back strips. Ski man silhouette shirts with loaded Mac clips. One squeeze right to your frame, you doing backflips. Moving plates like they tectonic. The best chronic, put a stack on your head like it's a bonnet. Turn the room into a blackout lord, cause I'm a comic dipped in sauce like they served me at Brennan and Carr. Fuck that bullshit whip, you never been in a car. Obscure emblem in the middle of my sweatshirt. Cooling out during the drought, hustling wet work. White tees, black guns, it's the summertime. Good crack, come back like the number 9. Like the number 9. Good crack, come back like the number 9.
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Yo, check. This for my niggas re-ing up right now with ice ornaments. Bagging up back to the strip, it's price tournaments. Third eyes floating in a bulletproof box. Ain't no such things as bulletproof blocks. We turn buildings to spots. Street calculus got me never out for this. Fuck these housing vans, I need 1,000 grams. Dedication with this medication. The work I'm pumping got them fighting for a reservation. Word to my reputation, my niggas step you pacing. The shit you snorted got imported like the checks I'm lacing. Versace house where I'm sleeping on unique bedding. Scraping cakes, breaking plates like a Greek wedding. Below zero Bible study hanging on my rugby. Cuban connection, rep the block and all my niggas love me. Still got the corners clicking while we sip organic bubbly. Narcotic superheroes eating octopus from Spiros. Looking plain, I'm on the plane to gain a couple zeros. My mind racing off a crime calculation. I could make 30 off of 50. 2,000 times uncut, we moving swiftly. Enjoy that, dub the blueprint, it ain't a secret. It's mainly about the discipline and how your team keep it. Shit, I need a new 7, I need a new 8, I need a new 6, I need some new weight. Push the seat back, drop a G back and then repeat that. That's how we eat black buckers, see I right in his kneecap. Then put the bullet where we breathe at, let niggas see that. Heat for your head like a Louis V ski hat. Thank God he gave us drug dealing.
Hey yo, what up? It's your man Meyhem Lauren, aka Omar Lorendes, aka Londell Lorenovich. When I'm not out wildin', doing bad man things, I'm tuned into the motherfucking Take It Personal podcast. Take it personal, bitch.
Take it personal. Take it personal. Hey yo. Take it personal.
You know it's a 21, Lord.
Cause Rolls Royce changed his headlights. Don't believe you niggas could imagine. Your favorite nigga, you can ask him. Skip the Grammys 2 years straight to watch wrestling. Back to back red jailbreakers was bragging. Did 200 to the plug, once love, bought 20. Got 20 on the front, cool crisscross, got the trunk in the front. Nigga had a pump, hit him in his thighs, whole leg fell off. And with the launch, had to get the 580 tinted. Mind your business, we got drug dealers in it, buying up and nines in it. Coke smelling up the whole loft. I rock a cold wall. 4:10 o'clock, we had roll call. 14881-055, shoot up the whole mall. Left his brains and gold on. Hey yo, rest in peace Virgil, rest in peace Dolph. Come a dollar short, rest in peace your moms. I'm on the graveyard shift, crack in my jaw, had visions. Casablanca, my silk addictions. Double lefts, the Boston, my bridges. The illest nigga, I lost my witness. Forgave the sinners, washed my pain away with Jouette. Steak 48 dinners, trying to wake the 8 figures. I hate niggas.
I went Bobby on the digital. I got the W. I got a rental for how many bricks? 44 like Derek Coleman with the sixes. Who's sick as us? Who's sick as stove? Stockton with the pick and roll. My young boy hop out shooting, do you niggas wrong? Rick James with the powder. Kilo rappers on the counter. Fuck what they pay, I don't really care about they numbers. What you gon' charge us if I buy like 1,000 of them? Two-tone Bentley Continental. Is you really the plug or you the middle? He blew trial, he was praying for acquittal. The heir to the stove, I'm the prince, I'm the symbol. Take that other door off, we gon' fit them all. Is it fire, is it fitting off? He say it don't matter long as we get it off. And when they overdose, it make them get it more. But don't say nothing, we got the whole thing jumping. Margiela crochet bucket, cocaine bubbling. Mama love me, the block fed me. Deep in the pot, I cook lefty, come test me. Come test me. I got the $1 million recipe, come test me. Come test me. I got everything we pay for in an extra key. Come test me. So much water whip, I bought a jet ski. Come test me. Mama love me. Block fed me, wrist deep in the pot, I cook lefty.
Yeah, we have a problem.
Gemstar razor ripping you, you're minuscule, getting paid work, I wait on the Supreme Digital. I eat you niggas food, I played the lower all night, getting right, selling the broken down 62. Now it's autographed lump sums from rap residuals. I know seeing me stylists making you niggas miserable. Keep watching my moves, you gon' be suicidal. I'm the god I always knew to never worship idols. You the champ, I blow the wig off who hold the title. And spill the blood of my rival all over his Bible. Zip ties on my off-white night shoe. Properly flip pies, click with guys that'll knife you. Who don't speak much, read body language and move smart. Keep a chrome tray pound and match the chrome hearts. Pay me all time, more hundreds like I'm a loan shark. Mommy said you should be rich already, think you so smart. Before monetary, I was wealthy in the mind already. Plan first and execute millions, I need many. You niggas hopeless and your pockets got pennies with holes. Your attempt to copy is sloppy, we broke the mold. I had coke, I made the fiends go blow for blow. Whoever went overdose, niggas nowhere close. Fuck out here.
1 brick, 2 brick, 3. Syrup in the sun kiss. You know who runs shit. Kilo rappers unzip. I mean, they probably did something, but they ain't done this. They shot the plug, Whippy died in the parking lot with like 100 bricks. I got the news, was out in Paris and fucked up my trip. Like, why I couldn't get killed after the drop-off? We got the Maybach truck outside the Mondrian. They like you doing cocaine numbers with that vinyl, huh? Yeah, bitch, I took that wax and went Daniel, son. I dove head first in the blocks, had the bread stuffed in the box. Flame so hot, I dropped the pot. I caught it. And the cookie still was good, I'm Magic Johnson. If we holding ace bottles on the couch, we got the choppers in. Ooh, the feds coming. Turn the phones off, the feds coming. Them niggas hanging out the window ain't trying dead nothing. Them niggas stove, nigga.
Yeah, this rap shit got me back. I swear to God, it's a blessing. We still toxic like Rodman and Carmen Electra. I'm putting them all in the shredder. My bars getting better. I'm talking slick as raindrops falling off my brother. That's what happens when them bullshit rumors get back to me. It's like giving an arsonist matches and gasoline, nigga. I'm on your neck like that tank on Master P. Nah, nigga, I'm on your neck like the tag on T's. The coach called me in the play. I stopped playing the bench. My baby mama made a post and I stopped paying the rent. My watch hand like, goddamn, the clock hand at 6. Won't get a word out of whoever I hand the brick. I'm a hustler, so I can deliver if you got an order. Cause they got rich off shit that was free like bottled water. Who there when your dollar's shorter? I'm like KD in free agency, counting offers, and I won't take $1 shorter. You'd probably be up too if you had some rich partners. Compressors make packs shrink like a witch doctor. I'm a FIP shopper, brick locker, a whip copper, WNBA, score on her, and then blocker. These for the boys that I made a man. Hustlers, I handed they first packs and gave a chance. If you looking for a hustle and need you a stable plan, I suggest you stand next to the guard like Abraham. Butcher, nigga. Let's go.
Can we get out of here? Oh, I'm enjoying it. Well, I can't watch.
What's it say?
I done cracked the dial again on your meter, despite your limits. How was you? I wouldn't rap with me either. I'm cycle with it. Who can knock a 30 pack off a hater? Your lipo kidded, unavoidable. Ironic, they taking down like no limit. Trying to carry weight that's dead or only hold me back. Sometimes you gotta have a fallout to see the truth, and you show me that. Freezing my shoulders, but I'm coldest at. You see the ones you shit out on your way out. This life is a cul-de-sac, no surrenders. Wish I was born early, you put me in the golden era, where I can flourish, me and adversity goes together. Counting me out again, yes, who do I owe the pleasure? Thank you, him, her, and whoever. Banks is a wanted man, look up to my band. Keep drums in public, I should drop again 3 Sundays in June. My sons will love it. Poison my food for thought, hope my critics become disgusted. These scriptures are one of the ones never had to rerun to judge it. When it's said and done, I'll be the only one. My driving fueled of love, ain't got to show me none. You niggas got shit but time, just got the rollies done. And we only run when the police come. 100 salute, prepare the troops. I'm going out on my roof,
coming, nigga.
Hear the truth. Don't care to make a friend, rather you hear the truth. Real niggas always regroup. I'm proof.
I'm the East Side rider in 20 bands in designer. At the fight in Brooklyn, sitting one row behind Madonna. Don't do me no favors. I'm too gangster to break a promise. I ain't lead a mansion and I spent 20 in St. Thomas. Y'all naming rappers I'm better than, but that's irrelevant. Cause I'm the elephant in the room, even around veterans. You probably making bread, but don't know how to stack it, do you? I make 50 bands and still go home to a pack of noodles. Had the best work and got a net worth that they had to Google. I promise that I'll be richer by time I run back into you. Beef with a rapper, explain to me how, nigga. You don't wanna see this K in me waving you down with it. My record label hate that I hang with these wild niggas. Too focused for that, distractions can't be allowed with us. I'm popped back then when that nigga played in Juice. Brought the title upstate like when Mello played in Cuse.
When it's said and done, I'll be the only one. My driving fueled of love, ain't got to show me none. You niggas got shit but time, just got the rollies done. And we only run when the police come. 100 salute, prepare the troops. I'm going out on my roof, ain't hear the truce. Don't care to make a friend, rather you hear the truth. Real niggas always regroup, I'm living proof. Victory is the greatest treasure, came together. Winning personified, excellence on my name forever. Money flurries through cane and weather, rain, whatever. Count up the scars, you breathe hard, way too much pain to measure. Mountains I've been climbing for some time, my nigga. Rhyme Pulitzer, compliments of recent contradiction. 15 comps of liquor, ain't you help me up behind the picture. Snuck me time elixir, proud of slipper. This shit's a breeze, let me be honest with you. Fuck you think I do this for? Attention never moved me none funny. High envy infantry circles, that's where it usually comes. Niggas singing they soul away. With the gangster movies done, frontin' pics in the district. You know that ain't where you from. Never been time for tentative talks. Pray that my pen gets remorse. Pain is my friend on this cause. Clones with identical flaws. Dense in the mental. Hit harder than any physical loss. Splitters from times I've been crossed. Unbalanced chemicals. When it's said and done, I'll be the only one. My driving fueled of love. Ain't got to show me none. You niggas got shit but time. Just got the rollies done. And we only run when the police come. 100 salute. Prepare the troops. I'm going out on my roof. Ain't hear the truce. Don't care to make a friend, rather you hear the truth. Real niggas always regroup, I'm living proof.
Cause I wouldn't be living proof. Cause I wouldn't be living proof.
Let's get past your past, bro. Everybody's a threat, but there's no promise. Doc said it, being high-headed made us coal miners. Ain't taught peace in these northeast cold climates. Never be of the pedigree that needed co-signers. No yellow bellies over here, they're so jaundiced. When only been lied to, it's hard to know honest. Evasive, so racist, finest won't find us. Had to change our nature to make it the old timers. Lack of possessions, maybe possessed. As far as talking about the worst, I may be the best. Gave blood already. Now what I'm saying is flesh. To acquire loot to fly the coop, I had to finesse. This life had enough strife, I'd rather the stress. The key to cause either die, not a matter of jest. Ain't lying every time passed when they added a test. Bold cousin did nothing humble to get in the bold. Had all the weapons like he entered the code. Holding on to an end for our end was involved. One of my boy's last words, I meant to reload. Remember my star with tender heart, toughened up. I tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but. Like a hand on a good book, other palm is raised. Family going through withdrawals, they was hard to save. Living fecal, we the people God betrayed. No cash or credit for helping start a craze. Same names that robbed your cradle will rob your grave. No stolen victory, like Hannibal at the border of Rome. I adore anonymity, I thought it was known. Streets couldn't compete with what I fought with at home. Speak to you man to man, but I'm more of a zone. My favorite sounds dropping jewels. Made the rounds, not the rules. Made it around obstacles. Some things I'll never get over. Sounds dropping jewels. Made the rounds, not the rule. Made around obstacles. Some things I'll never get over.
Black, indicating disgrace, censure, liability to punishment.
Black, pertaining to or involving death. Dead.
Making shit for me and not for them. Spent my life thinking about what they gonna spend. Only thing I trust ahead is standing up on my skin. I don't plan to lose again, not if they gonna win. Better days ahead, if not here, then not far. Just to get a reppin' jet without a getaway car. Some will say that Evan gone fucking dummy with the bars. Making money running from a running with the law. Drive slow, homie, like my son is in the car. My summers as a kid in Brooklyn made me to a star. There's so many, I'd be rich if every penny was a flaw. Victories and losses in my city was a draw. And still am, still keep in touch with William. Beating up these pads till my hands are clutch $1 million. And God's watching, know I did it for no paper. So when it comes this moment, I'm a
What kind of diamond pressure, mate? It's death at stake here if you hesitate. I'm weathering, and it been raining on my head of late. Blanket statements over ways that I have yet to take. The wind blowing, my fire rain, brimstone, and righteous like the gemstone, and solid like a lymph node when the sickness in us. The devil sent 1,000,000 passages, repented for it. I really question what we in this for. They say a lot, I wish they meant it more. Just for thrills, I don't get caught in the pill, but I forget it more. Casting judgment, you gon' get all you been fishing for. Burn the bridges, something forever haunt me. The dreams I'm dreaming hard to live in, cause they extra lofty. I never had a chance, I lose my life to seek a new one. Look, we moving through the dance. Expectations of me blew them in advance. I confuse you every time I'm due the chance, nothing neutral.
Making shit for me and not for them.
Enjoy the day, thinking not how the day gon' end.
Making shit for me and not for them.
Enjoy the day, thinking not how the day gon' end.
You've been watching the news, the chaos in America. It isn't new. This chaos has been taking place before I was born.
This is the sound of blackness. The drum kick, bass, and snare. Yeah. Kente cloth, fabric, beard, nappy like my hair. The music we prepared, you inhale it like the air and get high off the life I spit in mics. The words are rare. I'm Cedric, conceited, the spirit of Coke Rock. The Gil Scott Heron of the flows, they known the job. It's critical race theory. I'ma take you through this course. I'm Luke Skywalker, teaching Grogu about the Force. Double entendres on top of rhyme schemes is medicine. I'm from the era where Arsenio was our letterman. And living color, Keenan Ivory Wayne's put on his people. No amendments made us equal, cause some haters harbor evil. But we celebrating black pride, love, and excellence. Black billionaires, black families, black presidents. Positive vibes only, selling wokeness is irrelevant. A lot of niggas talk a good game, but out they element. Rising to the top and bullshit fall into the sediment. Scavengers eat it up like information with no evidence. I'm never hesitant to drop a jewel about the prejudice that only made me stronger, seeking truth about my heritage.
You can best assess race and evolution by looking into Dessalines and Haitian Revolution. Cotton, coffee, and sugar led millions to subjugation. Greed that made the slaves bleed, bloodied the education. Marcus Garvey, WB, the boys, and Frederick Douglass. Shoes hard to fill, articles hardly getting published. Used to love it. Poor righteous teacher I grew up with, quasi-corrupted, playing with the cards that we were stuck with. Excellence is blackness, we expressed it to the masses. If you white and saying nigga, chances are you get your ass kicked. But these vibes is unifying. Raised it since we juvenile, nobody there to save us. We had to communicate through the sound. Always shot the ball, played above the rim like Pac Shakur. After the Nipsey Marathon, win the championship and pop the cork. Beautifully spoken tapestries woven with the soul of Toni Morrison. Like bird of flag on a chorus, it gets deep like Moorish origins. Legacies that last, after death our spirits born again. Like foreigners at home, through trials and error, we secure the win. Foraging through destiny's forest, to find the strangest fruit. Strangers turn to friends, we just walk on earth to say the truth.
All of us have something to say, but some are never heard in a soulful expression of the black experience.
So our young people are getting first-hand experience of an era that we grew up in. And the worst, just the worst of the worst, I'm lost for words because there's nothing in the White House. You know, I have to apply the scripture that God used upon him, less than nothing.
All right, coming off of set 2, A1 in your speakers. And before that was Family of Lambs. Just kidding. That's the future. That's the future. And you will probably hear that one day and watch him shout out Kevlar in the background over a scratch hook.
co-production credit on that one.
Yeah, man, that's totally gonna be in the works. I feel it coming. The Madlib jewel, that was nice.
I forgot all about that until the
man.
end.
That was nice of him to drop.
Man, think of all of the producers he's worked with. I mean, he's one of those guys that just bounces around and goes to the best producers. So
this might be like the most interesting character that we have on the show, which is why it was the fourth time he was on. But if you want some interesting content that is not your everyday rap talk, this is where you come. You come to the Meyhem Lauren interviews because they're always fun. They're off the wall. You're going to hear some shit that you would never hear in a hip hop interview. And that's what makes this great.
You know, I'm shocked that Meyhem didn't have more stories about cereals.
I'm shocked that he's not a cereal guy for sure.
You would picture Meyhem having a big bowl of Captain Crunch and watching like Snorks and Smurfs every Saturday morning, right?
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Fraggle Rock. How about the beats on the show, man? This shit was rugged.
2 mixes, new music. This is an episode that's going to give you like a full landscape view of what hip hop has been like this past year. And I think, you know, if you like the Meyhem joints we played, check out the album. He said he's dropping some special vinyl on his website soon. I'm happy that almost all of you now have received the tip books. They have landed from the UK. So there's no reason why no one who ordered should not have a book by now. So thank you for the support. We're thrilled that you guys finally have it in your hands. Hopefully this will give you a new appreciation to the show as you listen to these episodes. It's a great companion piece. So peace to Crate Sober, Souls of Mischief, Dirt Dog, all you guys for really helping us out and making this into something special. And for all of you guys that supported the book. A lot of you guys are asking, can you still get it? Unfortunately, no. But you never know. There could be a second edition in the near future.
Look, I'm monitoring eBay daily, trying to find the first motherfucker who sells our rap cards.
Something tells me it might be you.
No.
They'll be on Whatnot.
Yeah, I'll put them on Whatnot. I actually had a spread. It makes a good conversation piece. And you're like, hey, look, I got a Pete Rock rookie card.
That's so funny. Yeah. You know what was funny about tonight? So he uses the word cuisine and he announces it cozine. Yo, that's some fire ass cozine. And I was like, I'm gonna try to like work that in. All right, that's good. No, but you know, it's fun talking food with him and hearing, you know, something that's off the beaten path. I think it's easy to just ask about all this hip hop shit. Hey, dude, what was wrong? I didn't know he was a graph writer. I mean, throwing up tags is not graffiti.
You weren't listening. This is the first thing he said. He didn't go to high school. He was tagging.
Tagging is not graffiti, but I get it. Okay.
Are you into graffiti by any chance?
I just said.
You like to rap?
No, I don't think it was that stupid. I was asking if he was into.
Look, Dre. You guys can always have a cooking battle and play some yacht rock while
you
you're doing it.
You ever heard the Mobb Deep album? You ever heard that?
Anyway,
Christopher Cross.
Yeah, it was all good. All good. I enjoyed this show. It's good stuff.
Well, thanks for tuning in to another classic episode here on Take It Personal Radio. Remember, you still have time to save 25% off in our online store by entering Halloween at the checkout. By now, everyone should have received their tip books, so thank you once again for your support. Stay tuned as we dip our toes into another jazz series. And coming up this December will be our Jay Dilla tribute. Often imitated, never duplicated. This is Take It Personal Radio. Roger the announcer. Out.
Tight with my Lucas hoes like to run game. Take a walk. No doubt, indeed. Tight with my Lucas hoes like to run game. Take a walk.
Yo, my style is outrageous. I'm trying to count wages. Pulling out gauges on you cloud chasers. Him low is a shoddy pillar. Lifting the heavy metal like a bodybuilder. Bitches dying to marry me. I leave them, now they crying hysterically. They need help and now they crying in therapy. I pull iron on niggas trying to bury me. Cause my life worth more than yours. I'm more polished, more stylish, and more mature. So fall back cause it's more in store. And on the calm, your baby mother's a whore for sure. I write rhymes in HD. Chillin' with your moms in AC. Out of control raps, ADHD. Rap styles terminally ill in stage 3. I rock Fendi, I'm not friendly. I cop Henny, I pop semis till my Glock's empty. I'm authentic, my nigga, I'm not trendy. I be on the run until the cops get me. Chillin' by the ocean view, like I'm supposed to do. And I've been working hard for it, so it's overdue. Operating machines like a soldier do. I'm not the best, but I'm 20 spots over you. Carry machines with various beams. Arch villain, appearing in your scariest dreams. You a false prophet, trying to fall, stop it. I got your mother at the crib with her drawers dropping. I know that that's a little off topic. I'm heavyweighting and steady dating the tall foxes. Keep it up and catch a shell case. The big barrel send a nigga to the hell's gates. The hard rhymer, the chart climber of spark llamas. I only ended my nigga, I never start drama. I stay fatal and your danger is imminent. Shots had you niggas moving like immigrants. I'm truly the magnificent. My rap's ignorant and I bag different chicks. Beefing with me, you surely wouldn't benefit. Cause heavy metal's the way I'm settling differences. And I'm a different breed. I move swifter than centipedes. The overhand writer make you niggas bleed. The gun runner, the undercutter, I'm getting G's. I'm first place in the race and got the biggest lead. Hey yo, I'm sick and tired of your whack rhyming. I pack iron, the caps flying, I flatline them. You ain't built for this rhyming shit. If you was paying attention, you see it's time to quit. Fuck out of here.